What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and Los Angeles Lakers fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We'll be doing a live play-by-play reaction, live scoreboard, call it what you will, of tonight's Spurs versus Lakers game. And my friends, I might need some help with the Lakers roster tonight because I don't know who's starting. They got a ton of guys out. Anthony Davis is out for like a month, and then a bunch of guys are in health and safety protocol. Other guys are just dinged up. I know LeBron James is starting. Dwight Howard, I imagine, starting. THT's probably starting. Taylor Horton Tucker. Russell Westbrook. Who else is getting a starting nod? Is Rajon Rondo starting? Are they starting with Anthony and going big? I don't know, but it should be an interesting game. And DeJounte Murray has been lights out this week for the Spurs. Can he keep it going against LA? Man, I hate these really late West Coast games. It's 10:30 where I am, but thank you for stopping in wherever you are. Kyle, Calvin, South Tex, good evening. Don't stop believing. And happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas if you celebrate that. That's what I'll be doing in my house. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Feliz Navidad. Every other holiday that's at this time. Hope you have a fun one and a safe one with you and your family. Luke, good evening, Patriots fan. Hola. To my right, we have possible future Hall of Famer Becky Hammond in the house tonight. Maybe possible future Spurs coach. Becky, how you doing tonight? All right, feeling pretty good. Enjoying what she's eating. And yes, you needed to really stick around to the end of that Cowboys video because a lot of people just commented congratulations and glad you came over, and then I think they left after the first minute, and I'll leave it at that. Alex, good evening. Go Spurs, go. But Lakers fans, you're welcome to hang out too. Certainly appreciate you being here. This is try to be a very welcoming NBA community to fans of all teams. I will call a very non-biased game. I'm very good at calling it like I see it, whether it's for my team or against my team. That being said, when something happens good for the Spurs, obviously I'll be very excited. And when something bad happens to them, I will be bummed out. Where's Manu? He's way over there. Omar, good evening. Eluded, go Spurs, go. You know what? Let me get one of those up there. Go Spurs, go. I'm pumped up. I took a little nap tonight. Not going to lie, I rested for about an hour, so I'd be really pumped up for this game. And how about the Spurs? 23 offensive rebounds against the Clippers, a NBA season high, and their most since 2006, did it say? They took the stat off. The Spurs were passing against the Clippers. They were rebounding. They actually crushed them in the rebounds and assist statistical categories. So if the Spurs can play like that tonight, they can certainly beat the Lakers. The problem is they're consistently inconsistent. We don't know which Spurs team is going to show up tonight. They usually play up to the level of their opponent and down to the level of their opponent. Hello from Japan. Carlos, what's going on? The Lakers are 16-16 in their injury report. Trevor Ariza, Kent Bazemore, Avery Bradley, Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, Kendrick Nunn, Malik Monk, all out. Two of them are for injuries, and the rest are health and safety protocol. The Lakers have 132 games lost to injury. That's the second most in the NBA, and their head coach Frank Vogel's out too. Holy moly! I forgot there was a football game tonight. Isn't it the last Thursday night football game of the year, Zachary? And then, do we have football games tomorrow or on Christmas? I'm so confused with sports this week. From Colombia, Vincent, thank you for stopping in. Brandon Boss, the Gloving Father of Christ, good evening. I can't... You and me both, my friend, but I'm glad I'm off tomorrow. That game against the Clippers, I was very tired the next morning. I don't know how my man Bad Dog Sports does the LA games on a consistent basis. Hey, more power to him. Jeez Louise, I don't like at all these games at 10:30. But I'm off tomorrow, Christmas Eve, got the 3-day weekend, going to get back into the music studio tomorrow, going to record a new song for my music channel. It's going to be a controversial one, but you know what? As Eric Bischoff once said, controversy creates cash, and it's something I want to sing about. Actually, my next two songs might be a little controversial, but you know what? That's how you get noticed, right? All good. Yes, they do, Mike, but my Spurs need this one too, although some could argue we're playing for a lottery pick. Whatever happens, I hope we have a good game tonight. I am obviously a San Antonio Spurs fan. The silver and black is all over the place. Becky Hammond, Spurs coach, is with me tonight, not the head coach. But yeah, the Lakers obviously do not want to fall under 500. LeBron and company are already getting a lot of criticism, it looks like, from not only sports analysts, but former Los Angeles Lakers. Shaquille O'Neal, I think, roasted them a week ago. Didn't he say something like he doesn't even want to watch him anymore? He's going to watch the Warriors now, which is just what a slap in the face. The Eagles, Giants, don't get me started. The Giants are unwatchable. I hope Jake Fromm, State Farm, starts. Because if Mike Lennon starts, I will be half paying attention to that game, which I probably shouldn't be anyway. They're so terrible. I did see Isaiah Thomas is on the roster. I believe he's number 31, so I was a little surprised at that. I didn't know he was with them. Yes, Trevor Ariza is out. It is called TSR Music, Brandon, and there is actually some Christian music on there. There's a little bit of political stuff. I'll pull up the link real quick. I'll drop it in the chat. I should have that at the ready throughout the night, but I don't. Let's get to TSR Music. I'm loving it. I don't know why I did the McDonald's commercial. All right. Dropping it in the chat now. TSR Music link is right there. Jay Money, my man, always keeping me up to date with sports news. Thank you for that. Sports news or just what's going on. Do we know, Jay Money or anybody, do we know who the Lakers starting lineup is tonight? I obviously assume, or we got to assume, LBJ and Russell Westbrook are starting. I got to think Dwight Howard is getting the start. He's healthy, and Anthony Davis is out. THT probably starting, but I don't know who the fifth guy is yet. Start because they haven't. Oh, Kyle, that's terrible news. As far as LeBron James, is this the last year of his contract with LA? I could see him leaving and going. Don't troll. Excuse me. Don't troll me on this, but I had this weird thought. I'm like, what if he left and went to like the Golden State Warriors for a minimum contract? Just because Steph Curry is so ridiculously good, probably wants to play with him before he retires. And as LeBron gets older, it seems like he's getting, I don't want to use the word desperate, but more desperate to win an NBA title. He's assembled a team of all-stars with Russell Westbrook, or helped, I'm sure he had a hand in it. The Lakers have assembled a team of all-stars with Westbrook and Anthony, of course Davis and LeBron. Dwight Howard's a former all-star. The problem is the team is very old, and I believe they're the oldest team in the NBA. I don't know how it's going to work out come playoff time. They'll have the experience. They have championship experience, but the Phoenix Suns and the Golden State Warriors right now are obviously the two best teams in the Western Conference, and they're young for the most part, or younger. I am resigning in Connecticut. LeBron James is not going to the Spurs. If he said he was going to play one more year and retire, and Pop said he's coming back for one more year, and LeBron wanted to play for Pop for 1 year for whatever reason, I would support LeBron if he came to San Antonio, but I can't see that ever happening. It would instantly make the Spurs a contender, or at least definitely a playoff team. Having, I'm obviously not the biggest LeBron James fan, but he's on my Mount Rushmore, my top 4 NBA players of all time. That would, I just don't see it happening. No Bazemore and Bradley and Reeves. Yes, they're out. Yes, I mentioned that earlier. And Anthony Davis is out. And I didn't realize this. LeBron James is actually coming into the game with an injury, an abdominal strain, which I thought he was done and over with, but apparently it's still lingering. Good lose for. Go Spurs, go. We would get, Mason, my channel, what the crazy thing is, if LeBron, for whatever reason, came to San Antonio, my streams would instantly double or triple. More than triple. We'd go from having streams of 3,000 to 5,000 views to easily 5 to 10 times, just like that, just from that one player. Or if Steph Curry came to the Spurs, which isn't going to happen, but if you get a superstar to your team, it's going to grow your channel. That's just the way it is. What's going on, Workforce Planner? Yes, Coach Becky is here. Sometimes because they were really good last year and people thought they were going all the way. And yeah, but you know what? The Bucks, people overlooked the Bucks last year. I would not say I don't trust the Suns just because they lost to one of the best players in the NBA. Giannis, and Chris Middleton's a good, solid running mate. Hey, and the Milwaukee Bucks had Bryn Forbes. I mean, enough said right there. Did he get hurt last game? Okay. LeBron goes to teams with cap space and assets that he can trade for. That's true too, alluded. This is his last year of his contract, right? I don't know what he's going to do. I'm very curious to see if he stays with the Lakers. Would he go back to Cleveland one more time? Which would be a very interesting career arc. Cleveland, Miami, Cleveland, LA, and then wrap up his career in Cleveland. I guess that's not totally out of the question. Aren't they pretty good this year? They're kind of running the big man thing. So, I mean, if he went back to Cleveland and if he could win a title in Cleveland, that would be incredible to finish what you started, so to speak. What's up, Jax Querty, Mars 101, Blue City Empire Sports. I wanted to do something fun, and since the Giants are so bad right now, Blue City, they're unwatchable. Their offense is unwatchable. I was like, you know what? I do want to do some kind of Giants content. I'm not good at doing videos like The Entertainer Talking Sports, talking about positions and gameplay and da 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 da. I can't cover the NFL like I cover the NBA because I just admittedly don't have that knowledge. But I certainly can do troll videos on the team and have fun with the team. I was like, you know what? Maybe I could do that in the future. Not anything mean spirited or just something fun and something at least laugh at or with the Giants at because they are just really bad. And Mike Lennon is, he's not the answer. Ian, good evening. Thanks for stopping in. Although if you haven't hit the thumbs up, it does help the channel. It's fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. Well, it's really none of the above. Let's get the starting lineups. For the Spurs, it's the same as always. Keldon Johnson, Doug McDermott, Jakob Poeltl, Derek White, and DeJounte Murray. I have no idea who's starting for the Lakers tonight. For the season, I thought, Danny, me too, Jax. It's THT, LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Wayne Ellington, and Russell Westbrook. So Wayne Ellington getting the start tonight. I thought Rondo might get it, but Wayne Ellington in the starting lineup for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, I expect to have a big day for the Lakers. The Spurs, historically this season, have not done well against big men, and Howard still shows he can do it. And I expect LeBron to go off too. The key for the Spurs is shutting the rest of the team down. Fiesta jerseys, yes, the Skittles jerseys are out. And Blue City, I don't like doing NFL play-by-play. I appreciate that. It's just not my wheelhouse. I don't like being tied to my couch for 3+ hours. And I just, I'm going to try to figure out a way to do Giants content on the channel. I just don't know what. I was doing the reaction videos before to just like highlights of the game. Maybe I'll do something like that again. I don't know. The current 15, she's not looking at me. She's looking at the scoreboard. See? Looking at the scoreboard. Becky, say hi to everybody. Hi? Yep. All right. She's happy to be here. ESPN's giving the Spurs a 62% chance to win? Huh. Yeah, Joaquin, you're correct. I feel like the Spurs have been better in these. Well, this is so weird. The Lakers are wearing their purple and blues, which still throws me off because when I think LA, I think, the purple and yellow, or purple and gold, I guess. And the Spurs, you think silver and black, and they're wearing white Skittles jerseys with tasting the rainbow. So, I mean, this looks so weird seeing these two teams on the court right now. Speaking of which, the players are on the court, and away we go. Let's have a good stream tonight. Let's have a fun game, fun play-by-play, fun chat. Mentioning Blue City. Jakob Poeltl versus Dwight Howard, and Jakob Poeltl wins the jump ball, and we are off. Last game of the Staples Center, is it? Is it really? I thought I saw something about that. Spurs almost turned the ball over to get it back. There is 10 on the shot clock. Derek White out in three-point land, out to Doug McDermott. McDermott starts to drive, drops it off to Keldon Johnson for a mile-long three off the front of the rim. No good. Dwight Howard with the rebound. Not the shot Spurs fans were looking for. Westbrook takes it down the court and passes it to Keldon Johnson, who's not on his team. And that's a turnover for the Lakers on their first possession. Derek White with the ball right now. Off to DeJounte Murray. Murray looking for a pick and roll, guarded by Wayne Ellington. Murray gets into the paint. Back out to Doug McDermott. McDermott steps aside for a three, and it's good, and the Spurs are on the board. Lucas Aiken, channel member, thank you for supporting the channel. Give him an early Christmas present. And now, well, the Lakers play on Christmas. And don't forget, Bad Dog's not a Lakers fan. He will say this. He's a Knicks fan. He covers the Lakers, and he's got his Laker dog gimmick. That's, I assume, a character. And, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. I think a good Christmas present for him will be the Giants actually winning a game. Because I can't remember the last time they won. And we're going to have a whistle, and that's going to go against San Antonio. The head coach for the Lakers tonight is David Fizdale. I don't know who that is. Chris, does it, Zachary? The Crypto.com arena? I'm probably not doing a sport. The only way I'll do Yankees live play-by-plays Blue City is with Bad Dog Sports or Beantown Breakdown for Red Sox Yankees. Calling games on my own. Again, same situation. Baseball games are sometimes 3.5, 4 hours long or more. Hey, Cherry Bomb drops a $2 super chat. Love the comic term, my dude. Robinson, yes! That's my guy. Drive into the paint, and a crazy shot by THT is thrown up, and he's gonna get fouled. Jakob Poeltl saying, what did I do wrong? I can hope the Giants win. Was he the Knicks coach? I didn't know that. Merry Christmas to you, Xander. Thank you for stopping in. That actually was kind of a bad call on the foul on Jakob Pertl. THT was all sorts of out of control and kind of fell into him, but he got the whistle, and Jakob Pertl just usually can't catch breaks with the whistles, but it is what it is. Ken's 5? All right. You must be in San Antonio. I'm in Connecticut, which is nowhere near Texas. THT, Taylor Horton Tucker for the Taylor Horton Tucker. I'm not going to say his full name, so THT. If I say THT, that's what I'm talking about. I hope Jacques Lindale gets legit minutes tonight, too. DeJounte bounced past the Jakob Pertl. Jakob with a little jumper in the paint. Something he's been doing a lot more frequently. That little finesse shot that's about, 3 to 6 feet away from the rim. He's been pretty consistent on making it. Unfortunately, he cannot make his free throws to save his life. LeBron James spins right around Derek White, throws up a revert. I don't know what to call that. A layup behind his back. I keep forgetting LBJ's number 6. It's just throwing me off. DeJounte into the paint, loses the ball, going to be knocked out of play, and it will go to the Lakers. Down 5-4, 10 minutes to go in the first quarter. They're showing LeBron's, I don't know why they're showing a replay while we have live action. Okay, they cut to live action. Westbrook in the paint, throws it up off the glass, and a fight for the board. Dwight Howard gets the offensive rebound. I expect the Lakers to have a lot of second chance opportunities, and there you go. They kick it out to LeBron James, and he hits the 3. You got to box out. The Spurs have struggled in rebounds all year, and you cannot give second chance opportunities to the Lakers. That's for darn sure. Adrian, Merry Xmas to you. Jakob, what are those? McDermott for 3 in it. Doug McDermott off to a good start for the Spurs. That's his second 3. He has 6 of the Spurs' 8 points. Hey, if you're doing math, that's 75%. Anyway, Russell Westbrook alley-oop to Dwight Howard. And it's over Dwight Howard's head and out of bounds. I thought maybe Jakob Pertl tipped that, but that is a turnover for the Lakers. A little too much alley and not enough oop. It is Spurs ball. DeJounte Murray. I'm fired up tonight. I got to take my hoodie off. McDermott, when thinks about another 3, gets it to Jakob for another short jumper in the paint, and a jumper is good. 10-7. Jakob Pertl and Doug McDermott accounting for all the Spurs points tonight. Becky coaching them up tonight, apparently. LBJ going one-on-one with Keldon Johnson, backing him up into the post. Spin around, turn around Jay LeBron is having a good start to his game. Did I just see Kemba Walker went out for 44 points tonight? Wasn't he buried on the bench? DeJounte pulls up for a corner 3. No good. Fight for the board, and it's going to go out of bounds and be Lakers ball. 10-9, Spurs up by 1, 8:44 to go. Blake Monk is out due to health and safety protocol right now. Good morning, Jarling Chung. Coach Becky. It's Becky Hammond. In the house tonight. Since she was nominated for the Hall of Fame and she hasn't been on the channel, I thought, why not? THT, pull-up jumper, front rim, no good. Fight for the board. It'll be knocked out of play by Dwight Howard, pleading his case, saying, no, that didn't go off me. They keep cutting to replay. Wow, this broadcast sucks of this game that I'm watching. They keep going to these quick replays and going back to live action. Do the replay when there's a stoppage in play. Derek White pulls up for 3. When's the last time Derek White made a 3? Seriously? When's the last time he's made a 3? I honestly don't know. I can't remember. LBJ in the post against Keldon Johnson backs him up. Pull-up jumper, no good. And Derek White will get the defensive rebound. Spurs on the run. And the Spurs need to run in this game if they want to have a chance to win. DeJounte Murray into the paint after the dish from Derek White. And the layup is good, 12-9. This is the oldest team in the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers. I think one of the keys to beating them is you got to wear them out. Just keep attacking. Russell Westbrook putting on a dribbling clinic. Gets into the paint, throws it up off the glass. Brick City. Spurs ball. DeJounte running the court. DeJounte into the paint. The little runner is no good. Dwight Howard with the rebound. And he'll get it up to THT. 7.5 minutes to go. Spurs up 12-9. THT into the paint. Goes right at Jakob Pertl. Throws a layup up. No good. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. Spurs on the run again to Doug McDermott for a corner 3. That's no good. And he was fouled. McDermott going to go to the line for 3. Shane, oh my gosh, I hope not. Jim, what's up? Go Spurs, go. Merry Xmas to you. Tyler, good evening. Thanks for stopping in. Doug McDermott really being aggressive tonight. And there's 5 games on Christmas Day. Holy moly. All televised. 3 on ABC, 2 on ESPN. Tabitsky 1010, channel member. Thank you for being here. Evan, good evening. McDermott's first free throw is good, and he is at the line, not for one, not for two, but for three. This is the final game in the Staples Center. Wow. They just put it up. This is the final game. You guys mentioned that before. Doug missed the second free throw. Lakers are now older than dirt, the same phrase Pop used on Spurs last time. Wait, the Pop said the Spurs were older than dirt? Are we talking about like a few years ago? Because the Spurs are not older than dirt this year. They got a lot of young talent on their team. It's just very inconsistent talent. Dougie makes the second one. Spurs up 14-9. And the Spurs, if they're going to win this game, got to keep this, I think, kind of low scoring. Westbrook into the paint, back out of the paint, one-on-one with Derek White, dribble, crossover, takes it at Derek White into the paint, turn around, spin around, baseline jumper, swish, kill the fish, 14-11, 7 minutes to go. Let's go is right, and a timeout. All right, not sure why Pop's calling a timeout. Spurs up 14-11, and we're going to go commercial break with 7:05 left in the first quarter. That's a good start for San Antonio Spurs fans. If you didn't know it once, know it twice. Go Spurs, go! I don't know. Don't forget the thumbs up if you haven't done so. Like to get to, should have a decent turnout tonight. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. It's a late game. It's holiday week. Christmas Day, all games should be Santa protocol. Yeah, it sucks what's happening with sports. The NHL canceled, they go on hiatus for like 4 days. They pulled out of the Winter Olympics. The NFL's having a ton of trouble. The NBA's starting to have problems left and right. It's a bummer. Go Spurs, go is right, my man. Go Spurs, go all day and all the night. By the way, I will be doing my recap tomorrow. I usually do weekly recaps. This is the last game of the week for the Spurs. I'll be very interested to see who's hot, who's not, and who knows. Maybe Jock Landale will make the top 9. Usually I have the players that play the most on, the 9 players. So I only have room for 9 pictures that I bring up of the players when I'm doing the recap. I bring their picture up. If Jock Landale gets enough minutes, maybe he'll be up there because Drew Eubanks is up there right now, and Drew's not been playing. Happy holidays, Houston Oilers. Oh, boy. Love face. Oh, boy. There they are. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, boy. I'll time them out. I don't know where Optimus Primo is. The Austin Spurs are off until sometime in January, aren't they? They're off for like the 2 weeks. I don't know if Josh Primo's out there. Evan, no immediate future. I feel like another rebuild's coming, and I love the New York Giants. I don't like really calling the NFL, but I in my heart, I want to do New York Giants content on this channel. I just got to try to find a fun way to do it, and the video I did yesterday was fun. So I'm like, maybe, Bad Dog Sports was a bit of inspiration with that, where he did a video where he was pretending to be Joe Judge and doing an interview. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can find a way to do Giants content that's just, I'm having fun with it. Because talking seriously about the team, they're so bad. There's nothing. I have nothing good to say about them. I hate saying that, but just they're not fun. DeJounte he's been on fire this week. I think he's averaging almost 25 points a game. Hopefully, he can keep it going. No, I can say that, Shane. I can't say the word that begins with CO and ends on VID. Or if I say the word that starts with PAM and ends with DEMIC, that will get a flag. Saying that the safety thing won't. It's not much of a rivalry anymore. Shaq versus David Robinson, they were a bit of a rivalry there. Shaq making up the story about David Robinson not signing his autograph. Held that grudge for years, and it turned out it was just BS. Yeah, that happened. Spurs ball. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Spurs 4-2 record on the road in the month of December. Spurs have 5 assists. The Lakers only 1. Derek White into the paint. Back out to DeJounte Murray, who's wide open for 3. Front rim, no good. And Russell Westbrook will grab the rebound. We got Mr. Triple-Double Russell Westbrook versus Mr. Triple-Double Light. And DeJounte Murray, some people have called him, or called him Russell Westbrook Light. Westbrook takes it coast to coast, throws up the layup, doesn't make it. But he is fouled and will go to the line from 2. Looks like the foul was on Derek White. And, yeah, he touched him a little bit. And you're going to get called for that in the NBA these days. It's a touchy, ticky-tacky touch league, so it is what it is. Lucas, those are facts. All right, thank you, Alex. Appreciate it. I was not aware. Westbrook drains the first free throw, 14-12. Becky Hammond's in the chat. Good evening. Double Meat Effects, good evening. I hope so. PHTH Tracker, hello, and Merry Christmas to you as well. If you say Merry Christmas to me, I'm going to say it back. Otherwise, it's going to be a happy holidays here because, well, you don't want to offend anybody in 2021. 14-13, 6:40 to go. I expect this, I hope it's going to be a close game, although I'd be fine with a Spurs blowout. I don't see that happening. The Lakers got to be amped up with this being the last game of the Staples Center. Keldon Johnson looking to maybe go one-on-one with LeBron. Nope. Gets it over to DeJounte Murray. Murray drives baseline into Jakob Poeltl. Jakob, a little runner, back rim, no good. Gets the offensive rebound. Jakob is actually the leading offensive rebounder in the NBA. Derek White with the ball now. Drives into the paint. His pull-up jumper is going to bounce around, no good. And Dwight Howard will secure the defensive rebound. But correct me if I'm wrong, Jakob Poeltl is the top offensive rebounder in the NBA right now, which, yeah, got to give the guy some credit. LBJ guarded by Keldon Johnson. Quick double team by Doug McDermott. LBJ finds the open man outside, and the three-pointer's no good by Wayne Ellington. That's his first shot of the game, and Doug McDermott trips over the basketball. I'm not sure what just happened there. I looked away for a half second, and McDermott was falling and dribbling out of bounds, and that was not good. Okay, Beantown Breakdown, my man. What's going on? He's got the double guns for the Lakers. Go Spurs, go. Bobby, hope you're doing good, my man. Hopefully we can work together on January 5th, I think it is. Just let me know if you can't do it because of work. It's all good if you can't. I'll call the game on my channel, but if we can do it on your channel, obviously I'll be there. And heck, if you need to split the play-by-play and need me to call the Spurs when they have the ball, by all means. LBJ to Dwight Howard in the paint, and it's good, and the Lakers have taken the lead 15-14. Dean, Velo, good evening. I try not to put too much stock into trade rumors because there's a lot of websites that put up proposed trades, but they're not trade rumors. That's just trades they think that, they're just brainstorming trades. So, I don't know. I haven't seen anything legit. Lonnie Walker for 3. All right, Lonnie, picking up where you left off. 17-15. All right, Beantown. Merry Christmas, Diago Lugo. Thank you for stopping in. LeBron James with the ball at the free throw line. Kicks it out to, who checked in? Rajon Rondo. Gets it to Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington, the runner in the paint, is good. We got a tie game with 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes remaining. El Slamang, what's up? Go Spurs, go. Thank you for stopping in. Keldon for 3, no good. A fight for the board, and it will fall to the end to Rajon Rondo. He'll get it up to LeBron James. LBJ into the paint. Crosses over and gets blocked by the rim. Or maybe Jakob Poeltl blocked him. Keldon Johnson into the paint himself. Throws up a high layup, and it's good. I'm not sure what happened on that LBJ shot. I don't know if he mistimed his jump or Jakob Poeltl blocked it, but it looked awkward, and it looked like maybe the rim blocked him. Spurs retake the lead 19-17. Merry Christmas to you, Bobby. All the best to you, and let's have a good 2022. Wayne Ellington, runner in the paint. A lot of runners by both teams tonight. Butterfly, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. We might not have any takers for Thad. I don't know. Maybe Thad's hurting his trade value, too, by not playing and opening his mouth. Keldon in the paint. Tries to force into Jakob Poeltl. Keldon gets the ball back into the paint. Throws up a layup. Gets fouled. No good. Going to go to the line for 2. Dwight Howard with the foul. Poeltl, power, Cowboy. Sure. How about them Cowboys? Yes, Eldamir, go Spurs, go. Let's get some turtle power tonight. I need to get back to working out. I've been not working out the last 10 days, but it's good. I had an elbow injury. I've been bothering me all year. It's finally pretty much healed up. So I'll do the old January 1st, get back in the gym thing. It's always tough in December for me. I've told you guys in the past, my mom passed away in December 4 years ago, so I just don't like December. Keldon's first free throw is good. 2019. Oh, Benjamin throwing some shade. Let's get the block to the turtle. Sam, what's up? Let's go Spurs. Thank you for stopping in. How are we doing on the thumbs up? We're at 59. Keep the thumbs up train going. We'll get more people in here. Would appreciate you. It looks like this. And Carmelo Anthony, headband power, has checked in for the Lakers. Old number 7. Keldon Johnson at the line for one more free throw. It is 20 to 19, 3:55 to go. And that one rattles in, goes round. Oh, my goodness. That thing went around and around and around and around. Isaiah Thomas is checked in. There are 3 headbands on the court for the Lakers right now. Holy headband power. LeBron should get the headband on. LBJ drives into the paint, throws up a layup, and it's good, and it's a tied game. What is with all the headbands on the Lakers? The Los Angeles headbands, Jacques Landale's checked in the game for the Spurs. Spurs fans, DeJounte Murray pulls up for three. Good! Jacques Landale is in the game. Phil, what's up? Channel member, thank you for supporting the channel. Evan, you're a Nets fan? All good? All good. Jacques is in the game, guys. Jacques Landale, I think, is officially now the backup center to Jakob Poeltl. He has taken Drew Eubank's spot, at least for the time being. Rajon Rondo to go around the world, find the open baseline shot, and that is no good by Isaiah Thomas. Spurs ball. Keldon Johnson will bring it up for San Antonio. 3 minutes to go. Spurs 12 and 18. The Lakers 16 and 16. DeJounte, runner high off the glass, no good. Landale gets the rebound, fires it back out to Keldon, over to Lonnie Walker for three. No good. And LeBron James will pull down the rebound. And again, this is the final game in the Staples Center tonight. Ellington for a quick three, no good. And Keldon will bring it up for the Spurs. 2.5 minutes to go, 24 to 21. DeJounte Murray takes off, almost loses the ball into the paint. Gets it to Jacques Landale. Landale gets fouled by Carmelo Anthony. Whew. Liu Kang Landale. There you go. Headman power. Yes, Brandon's World. I think a lot of Spurs fans are happy that Jacques Landale is now officially, it appears to be the backup to Jakob Poeltl. And it gives us something different. We're going to a timeout. With Jakob Poeltl out there, you got a defensive-minded center. They're showing that Keldon free throw that just went around the rim like 6 times. Yeah, Jakob Poeltl, who's a defensive-minded player, maybe a little soft in the paint when it comes on the offensive side of things. And then you get Jacques Landale, who's kind of, not defensive-minded, and he's a stretch 5. He can shoot the 3, and he can hit the 3. Something that Jakob Poeltl and Drew Eubanks don't do. And when you go from Jakob Poeltl to Drew Eubanks, you're getting, more of the same, except not as good. And I like Drew. Just the talent's not there. The heart is, but the talent's not. Except Drew dunks. And I think I like Jacques Landale being out there. What's up, Nintendo Lego NBA fan? Yep, Becky right there. My 2 favorite basketball teams are the Celtics and whoever beats the Lakers. Wow. Buy that crow.coin on the low, though. I don't hate anybody. I don't want to hate anybody. Some people think I'm a LeBron hater from the troll videos I did last year when I was doing the Ron Jambo skits. I don't hate LeBron. I don't like the team jumping that he's been doing, just trying to constantly assemble the super team. I wish he stayed in Cleveland his whole career. And if he was 4-6 in the NBA Finals his whole career in Cleveland, then I would really have a challenge in the GOAT discussion with Michael Jordan. But for me, it's still Jordan, only because Jordan did it all. He's 6-0, and LeBron is 4-6 with jumping team to team. And just me personally, I can't call anybody the GOAT that has a losing record. That's my biggest beef, is if you have a losing record, when it counts the most, you're not the GOAT in any sport for me. That being said, I probably will do at some point in the future a LeBron versus Jordan GOAT video on why I feel like Jordan's the GOAT. And I think I'm going to try to not, it's not going to be one of those deep analysis videos where I'm talking 30 minutes about this, that, and the other. I have pretty much 3 or 4 quick reasons. One of the reasons is the one I just mentioned, the losing record. I hate every team in the NBA. Wow. Okay, J Money. I want, Samurai. Francisco, good evening. Yeah, Aaron Boone. I'm not gonna say I want him fired. I'll just say I don't want him to be the Yankees coach anymore. How's that? Manu Magic, right? Okay, Houston Norris, I got you. Brady is 500 in the Super Bowl. Is Brady's 500? Luke, are you sure about that? Because 7 wins and 3 losses to me comes out to 700. He's 7-3, dude. 7-3 is not 500. 7-3 is pretty darn good. 2 of those losses are to my New York Giants, though. I don't hate the Lakers, but I root against them. Okay. I don't know who LeBron's going to retire with, Brandon. I really don't know. If he thinks he can win with the Lakers next year, he'll re-sign. I believe his contract's up. If he sees an opportunity to win somewhere else, he'll leave. Jacques Landale at the line for 2. First one's good. I said there that could shoot free throws on our team. Actually, Drew can too. I think I'm very, probably the thing I'd be most interested in with LeBron is what's he going to do next season. Just don't do a decision video. Whatever you do, both free throws good. The Super Bowl, Aaron Rodgers is 1-0, isn't he, Kyle? Hasn't he only been to one? And I've never said Aaron Rodgers is the greatest of all time. He's one of the greatest regular season quarterbacks of all time, as is Peyton Manning, but their playoff success is not up to snuff. Carmelo Anthony double teamed, and Jacques Lindell with the tip and a steal for the Spurs. Kelvin trying to run the fast break and said, nah, forget that. And they hold it up. Trey Jones just checked in for the Spurs. Devin Vassell's out there. Kelvin, jumper in the paint, no good. A fight for the board. Jacques Lindell with the offensive rebound. Out to Lonnie Walker for three. Boom, shakalaka! If you only knew the power of the dark side. Jacques Lindell with an offensive board and assist. I got in there, Beanie. I don't know why he thought Brady was 500. I mean, he's got a 0 winning percentage against the New York Giants. Westbrook with a jumper, no good, and he's fouled. NFC Championship 1 and 3, NFC Divisional 2 and 5. Is that Aaron Rodgers? Oof. I could too, Kyle. And I made a joke. Imagine if he went to the Warriors to play with Steph Curry. Oh, that would be gross. Landslide, Landell, Deflategate. Lonnie's been playing really good later. Sorry, Bobby. That's the only thing I got on you, bro. He missed the first free throw, Russell Westbrook did. All I have is a Giants fan over you, because you guys got us in most Super Bowl appearances, or more Super Bowl appearances. You have more Super Bowl titles. Thankfully, the one thing I have is the biggest thing. We're 2-0 against you in the Super Bowl, and obviously the biggest one is the 18-0 season got. That's all I have, but it's a good have. You know what I mean? It's a strong have. If you're gonna have anything to hold on to, that's the one. The ball don't lie. That free throw is good, and it's 29-22. A minute 35 left in the first quarter. Neither team's in the bonus as of yet. Lakers trying to run a bit of a trap, trying to trick up Trey Jones. Trey ain't having any of that. Lonnie Walker with the ball right now starts to drive, looking for a pick and roll. Jacques Lindell. And he'll get it back out to Devin Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell's just going to launch a 3 with the clock running out. No good. And Rajon Rondo with the rebound. 3 headbands still on the floor for the Lakers. And Rondo takes him to the paint, throws up the layup, and we had an offensive foul on the Lakers. That is Spurs ball, 1:10 to go. Meredith, what's up? I'm sorry, Bobby, but this is not trolling you. My favorite New York Giant memory is Super Bowl 42. I mean, how can it not be? It was David versus Goliath, and it was a good game. In all seriousness, good game. KBD with the ball in the paint. KBD with the jumper, and he's going to get fouled. I don't know if he's fouled before the shot or after the shot. I like Landell Ademir. I like what I'm seeing. I mean, doesn't the name sound... Whose name sounds ridiculous? Devin Vassell has been quiet. He has. And it's a non-shooting foul, by the way. Lakers are in the bonus. There's 54 seconds left. Vassell will get it into Jacques Lindell. Lindell back to Trey Jones. 10 on the shot clock. Over to Lonnie Walker. Open for a corner 3. That one back rim, no good. And Lakers on the run. But I'm always on the run. Russell Westbrook into the paint. Throws up a layup. Back rim, no good. Ball's going to be knocked out of play. And that's going to be Spurs ball. Who's number 50 for the Lakers? Who's number 50? Did I maybe get a number wrong on my roster? I don't know what number 50 is on the Lakers. Somebody help a brother out. Both teams in the bonus. Is this going to be 2 Spurs free throws? Yes, it is. KBD at the line for 2. That was a bad miss, Patriots fan. Austin Reeves, I thought he was out. Austin Reeves is out. Jamari Jones is 50. KBD missed the first free throw, so Jones is 50. Yeah, Austin Reeves is out. The green Carlos Jeter, by the way, como está mi hombre? Who do you root for tonight? White Dog Skater, what's going on? Carlos, you rooting for the Lakers, the Spurs, or just rooting for the offense? Because I know you like both teams. KBD's second free throw is good, and it's 30-22. Yes, they are, Gibless. The Spurs have been they've been playing well a lot, but then they've just been very inconsistent. That's the problem. Dwight Howard's checked back in for the Lakers. Isaiah Thomas, pull-up jumper it's good. Nice to see Isaiah Thomas doing his thing. Can't get too bad about that. Really, Zachary? All of them for the 19? No. Well, I don't know. 3-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Trey Jones pick and roll with Jacques Landale. And now a foul on the Lakers, which would be a shooting foul for the Spurs, it looks like. Yeah, 2 free throws for the Spurs. The San Antonio Lakers. Okie dokie, my man. Sounds good to me. The San Antonio Lakers. What's up, CB? Was that a technical? Lonnie Walker just took a free throw with nobody around, and it's good. He would trade 2 rings. Bobby, I think he would probably trade 3 in. If somebody said no 3 for the undefeated, I think he would trade 3 in. Because then he would still have 5 championships, which would be more than any other quarterback. Trey Jones throws it up and gets blocked, gets the ball back. Last second jumper at the half is no good, but Jacques Landale with the offensive tip-in. All right. Spurs up by 9 going in the second quarter. Spare none. I don't know what the Spurs are going to do. We got to see what happens with Zach Collins when he comes back, in a week or 2? That's a good first quarter for the San Antonio Spurs and Lakers fans. But Lakers fans, I'll tell you this. The Spurs are notorious this season, and the last 2 really, for snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. So this is not over. Yes, Jacques Landale. Good day, Mariner and Norman. Mom, I don't think I'm going to say that right, but Oskian Tino, and God bless to you as well. Free Landale is right. Kevin Randolph, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Draft 4 to get free. I'm not sure, White Dog. I'm not sure. The Spurs got an interesting. We do, Bobby. There's a lot of talent on this team. It's just inconsistent talent. If they could stay consistent, they could be a playoff team. They've shown they've been able to compete. The Lakers, their first game against the Lakers that they lost, they missed like 7 free throws in the fourth quarter and ended up losing in overtime. In a game they should have won. And there's been a few games like that they should have, would have, could have, but didn't. So, yes, they do, Nintendo. We do. You know what the L stands for in Lakers? It's no, I can't troll the Lakers organization. I can't. One of the greatest organizations in NBA history. I believe they're second only to Bobby Beantown Breakdown Celtics in overall titles. And I don't think anybody's ever going to catch the Celtics. Not in my lifetime, at least. I'm happy, too. It's really nice to see Jacques Landale doing his thing. Can we get to 100 thumbs up, my friends? We're at 69, which, don't get me wrong, is a good number. But can we keep that thumbs up train rolling? Be really nice to have a big stream tonight, and you can make that happen as well as prevent forest fires. So, yeah, that just happened. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It's the easiest way to support the channel. I'll never ask for money on this channel, but I will ask for a thumbs up. What's up, Ace Jude? Yes, Becky making her debut. I thought, you know what? With Becky Hammond being nominated for the Hall of Fame, got to have her on the stream with me for at least once. I can trash them, Rich. I'll do it for you. Nice. Becky, again, your thoughts on the game? Yep. All right. In-depth analysis. Red Hood, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Man, these West Coast games, though. Oof, these late games. They're tough. They are tough. All right. Another Australian player thriving in a Spurs system. What are the odds? Spurs only shooting 37% from the field tonight. The Lakers 45%. The Lakers are 1 of 4 from the arc. The Spurs 5 of 13. The Lakers had 4 turnovers in the quarter. The Spurs had 0. That's the first quarter this year the Spurs didn't have a turnover. 0 turnovers. That's pretty strong. LeBron James 1-on-1 with Derek White. I don't like that. Derek's a great defender, but LeBron's so much bigger. LeBron runner in the paint's no good. Gets his own miss and puts it back with the tip in. LeBron just too big for Derek White, and we don't really have anybody that's going to match up good against him tonight. Derek in the paint, tosses it out to Lonnie Walker all day for 3. Lonnie Walker! The force is strong with this one. Happy I can. 36-26, LBJ for 3, back rim no good. Derek White with the board and got hit by Jones, no foul. Wow, Jones with the layup down the other end. All right, well, if you're just going to let him play like that throughout the night, that's cool. I'd rather less whistles. Walker for 3 again. That one was a little rushed. Jacques Landale with the rebound. Back out to Lonnie. Lonnie into the paint to Jacques Landale. Finger dunk of justice! Jacques Landale! I like what I'm seeing, Spurs fans. I like what I'm seeing. He can shoot threes. He can shoot the free throw. He'll dunk it. The three things Jakob Poeltl doesn't do. Spurs with 7 offensive boards to the Lakers. Second chance points are 7 for the Spurs, 9 for the Lakers. And Russell Westbrook drives by the Spurs defense and throws up the layup. Russell Westbrook, just an assassin in the paint, has been his career. So hard to contain. Landale's going to take a 3. Booyah! Jacques Landale! Oh, mama! Jacques Landale earning that paycheck. Now going one-on-one with LeBron James. LBJ going to probably cook our rookie. LeBron just drooling. Actually, LeBron just throws up a baseline 3 and bounces off the side of the backboard. And the ball's going to go out of bounds off of, I think, KBD. Not a good shot by LBJ. 10 minutes to go, 41-30. Spurs up by 11. Yetsky, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being a channel member. Kent's Barrow channel member, thank you for stopping in tonight. Jacques Landale. Next member of the bit. I don't know, man. I love what I'm seeing from this dude. I wish we didn't wait so long to give him minutes. Westbrook dancing all around, gets into the paint. Tries to get into Dwight Howard. Howard throws it up. No good. He's going to get fouled and go to the line for 2. 9:49 to go. Spurs up 41-30. So Beantown Breakdown. Could our yes, possibly Bean. So Jacques Landale, Bobby, played 4 years. I want to say St. Mary's or somewhere, and didn't get picked up by the NBA and went and played overseas. And he just got a bronze medal with the Australian Olympic team. But he also, in the NBL, the National Basketball League, he was the finals MVP. So even though he's a 26-year-old NBA rookie, he's got a lot of professional basketball experience. He's a stretch 5. He can shoot the 3. And he'll dunk it, so there's a lot of potential there. When's the last time we had a stretch 5? It's been a while. I guess you could say LA. And that free throw's no good. KBD with the rebound. KBD in there probably tonight for some size for the Spurs because the Lakers are still bigger. Of course, every team's bigger than us. Derek White, one-on-one with Dwight Howard. White into the paint, goes right by him, throws up the layup, and it's good. That's not a matchup you want to see if you're a Lakers fan. Spurs up by 12. How about that? LeBron James, one-on-one with KBD. Okay, I don't like that for KBD, but KBD's a good defender. LeBron gets by him on the pick and roll, gets to the rim, and throws up the layup, and just, you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. LeBron with the layup. And we have a timeout. Spurs are 14th in the NBA in three-point percentage. Are we 14th? Landale has 9 and Lonnie has 10. The current 15, what's going on? It's a 10-point lead, timeout. This is a good Lakers team, so I would not be comfortable with this lead unless there's 16 seconds left. 9 minutes and not 9 minutes and 16 seconds like there's in the first half. So a good start, though, if you're spread. We're almost at 100 thumbs up, my friends. Can we get to 100? Can we get to 100? Come on, let's do it. Make it happen. How about a Christmas present for TSR? Can we get a record number of thumbs up on this stream? I think the record for thumbs up currently on the channel is 400 and... I don't know. I actually have no clue. I haven't got the foggiest idea. I'll have to check. YouTube Studio. 300 thumbs up is the record, maybe? 400. Can I actually do that? All right, so 285 against the Jazz. 436 against the Warriors. So there's my hope that we can beat the 436 thumbs up that we got in the Warriors game. Wow, that's disgusting, Bobby. Isaac S197, go Spurs go with the $5 super chat. My man, you know what? Go Spurs go! There you go. Gotta throw that down for you. If you're gonna throw a Go Spurs go super chat, I gotta throw you the Go Spurs go. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you very much. Praise. I need more resistance from down those drives to the pit. Yeah, easy. I know his defense. He needs some work there, but he'll get that with more playing time and his offense. I mean, his offense is looking good. We should have beaten the Lakers yes. Should have beaten the Lakers in the first game. All good, Bobby. All good. All those missed free throws, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and you know we haven't beaten them yet this year. It'd be nice to get tonight's win, not only because it'd be nice to see my Spurs win. It'd be a nice Christmas present to beat both LA teams this week, but also imagine beating the Lakers at home in their last game at the Staples Center. That would just be wow. What a way to wrap up Christmas week. The insane one. I tried Yes, I'm wearing a polo shirt. Thank you. It's a Tommy Hilfiger. I've tried watching Austin Spurs games, and I don't know who anybody is at all in the other team, and I only know a couple of players on the Austin Spurs. I know Josh Primo, Joe Wieskamp, and Devontae Kaycock, who's been killing it. I If I do that, then I'm going to start streaming a lot more than I originally planned, and I would start streaming again 4 or 5 times a week, and I don't want to do that. That's what burned me out last year. I'd rather just stick with the San Antonio Spurs and occasionally give a little coverage to the Austin Spurs, which I do in my weekly recaps. If one of them's killing it, I've been giving some nods now to Devontae, Josh, and Joe in the G League, but that's probably the extent I'll go. Lonnie Walker with the ball right now, guarded by Dwight Howard, 4 on the shot clock. Throws it out to Derek White for 3. Derek White hit a 3. Hallelujah. That's the first time Derek White's hit a 3 in Spurs, 8 of 17 from beyond the arc. Lakers, 1 of 6. That's not what I expected. LBJ guarded by Trey Jones. Huge size advantage for LeBron James. Trey Jones is doing his best trying to harass him. Jones turnaround jumper is James with the jumper over Jones. Wow, say that 3 times fast. 8:18 to go. Derek White just turned the ball over, and a fast break for the Lakers. LeBron with the layup. Is LeBron James not dunking anymore? He easily had a dunk there and went for a layup. Is he dunking less these days? Terrible pass by Derek White. That's a good pass by Derek White to Jacques Landale. The previous play, Derek White looked like he was passing to Jacques Landale, who was not even looking at him. So I don't know what. Yeah, it happens. Things happen. Bench points for the Spurs, 22 for the Lakers, only 4. And Landale I think, is that his career high now? Does he have 11? LBJ one-on-one with Trey Jones again. This is not going to work. LBJ is way too big for Trey Jones. KBD with some defense, and KBD with the steal off and running into the paint, and the layup is good. Spurs have David Robinson's number. Timeout, Lakers. Spurs up by 13. Go Spurs, go! What's up, Jeremiah? That was kind of weak, but it was. Lan Ibanez, Merry Christmas to you. He is 35 plus, blazing bacon. But you know what? I'm a 44-year-old white guy that still dunks. I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe I'll put a video up eventually. Maybe when I turn 45, I'll put one up. So if I can do it, and I'm 6'4", and older, 6'8" LeBron James can still dunk. Maybe just choose not to. Train LeBron is hilarious. Phil, it's not hilarious in a good way. Rose City King, good evening. Yes, Jacques Landale. That's why I'm appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. We're 1 thumbs up away from 100. Can we do it? I want to look at how many points Jacques Landale has right now, because I think his career high is 10, and I think he's got more than that already. How many points does Landale have? He's got 11 points in 8 minutes, and 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Yeah. Now you know why we've been calling for Jacques Landale to play all season. Jacques is like Aldridge in his last season. A little bit. Tiny on a freight train. Oh, nice, Christopher. Yes, Jeremiah, I can show the game. The game! Boop! Boop! There you are, the game. Yes, he does have 11. Go Spurs, go. Otham from Saudi. All right, Otham, thanks for stopping in. Does LeBron have a bum knee? Then that's, all right, I know I'm trolling a little bit, but totally expect why he would not dunk with a bum knee. Believe me, dunking out in my driveway, coming down does not always feel good and occasionally can hurt. So if he's got a bum knee, actually he has an abdominal strain, so if he's dealing with 2 injuries, then I'm not going to give him any crap for not dunking. Dunking on a 5-foot Nerf. No, it's 10 feet, the insane. It's 10. From 45, you need to shoot from 45 feet. Have a 40-inch vertical, average 45 in a game before. No. Yes, Sirski, what's going on? That was, yo! All right. Good point, the current 15. Yeah, me too. That was ugly, but it happens. Aaron, that is Becky Hammond, San Antonio Spurs coach, just nominated for the Hall of Fame. Becky, say hi to the Lakers and Spurs fans. Christopher Roma, what's up? Drops a $5 super chat. Merry Christmas, y'all. Go Spurs, go. I got to put that up if you're doing it. Go Spurs, go. top secret. I'm very impressed. Yes, Jock Lindell is definitely better than Luka Samanic. And I like Luka. I was really rooting for him. It got cold in my house. I hate the winter. Hate the winter in Connecticut. What's up, Edgar? The Spurs are looking good so far. Becky with the good hair. Yeah, she looks good there. It is Lakers ball down by 13. 7:20 to go in the second quarter, a.k.a. first half. LeBron James one-on-one with KBD. LeBron with a nice pass, threading the needle. Lakers go around the world. Anthony for three, and that's no good. I haven't said Carmelo Anthony's name much tonight. He's had a very quiet night. DeJounte Murray's checked back in the game. Jakob back in. DeJounte Murray pull-up jumper is an air ball that may have been partially blocked in the paint. Lakers on the run. Westbrook passes it out to Wayne Ellington. I'm sorry, THT. Got Wayne Ellington, THT confused. THT to LeBron James. My bad. LeBron one-on-one with Jakob Poeltl. LeBron should feast here. Yeah, just pulls up for three. Man. You got to get in his face, Jakob. Get in his face. Poke him in the eye. Well, don't poke him in the eye. And a timeout by Pop. Pop not liking that play. I'll be back. Lucas said that. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. Hello, Gabriel Alvarez. Just got off worm. What are you doing on a worm? I know, got off work. I got you. That's Saj, what's going on? Yes, probably shouldn't have played right away. Disc golf. Is that frisbee golf? If it's frisbee golf, I played it. Oh, I didn't know that, Dean. He's got a... All right, then, yeah, he's not going to try to dunk. And LeBron should retire? I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but he can obviously still play. Why would he retire? I mean, it's just like Tom Brady. Tom Brady's my age, but he's still playing at a very high level. If you can still play, why retire? Does the San Antonio Stars still exist? I don't know who's in the WNBA, to be honest with you. I have not the faintest idea. Most surprising Spurs player? I mean, Aaron DeJounte's growth. I actually expected that. With DeMar DeRozan leaving. Gosh, that's a good question. DeJounte's been a little surprising. I knew he'd be better, but I didn't think he'd be this much better. But you have to expect the assist to go up with DeMar DeRozan being gone, and they have. So that's nice to see. Keldon's three-point shooting's been a surprise, at least the way it's been the last few weeks. Jacques Lindell's now been a surprise. I like what I'm seeing. Robinson, greater. Hey, what's going on, Nate? I just caught you in there. DeJounte should be talked about for most improved player. Probably won't win it because he's a Spur. 6.5 minutes to go, 50-40. Derek White starting to drive into the paint. Out to Keldon Johnson. Keldon thinks about the three. Instead, Keldon going at LeBron. And it's going to be poked out of bounds. Stay with the Spurs. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Nice defense by LBJ on LeBron. Is DeJounte leading the league with triple-doubles? Huh. All right, thanks for the info, Phil. KBD with the ball in the paint, throws up the jumper. It's good. And one. Keita Bates Diop having a good game. You think the Bengals will make the playoffs? What's their record? We could make... No hate on LBJ. I'm not. I didn't know he was injured. Or a couple injuries. KBD free throw is good. The Spurs could possibly make the play-in. I don't know. The Western Conference, not as strong as it usually is. Aren't like the 8th through 12th teams pretty close? Hey, LeBron's on my Mount Rushmore, greatest players of all time. If I was hating LeBron, he would not be on the top 4. He wouldn't be the top 10. Did David Robinson had fights? Not really, Michael. He was pretty chill. I don't think he ever got into a fight. Bubble Derek. He's got 36 touchdowns. There you go. That's it. I don't see who shot that. That was an air ball, and Carmelo Anthony saves the ball. It gets caught by DeJounte Murray in a quick foul to stop any type of fast break by Wayne Ellington. Somebody just threw up an air ball for the Lakers. I did not see who it was. 6 minutes to go. I do not play fantasy football, Nate. I had to retire. I was too OCD with it. Spurs ball, 16 on the shot clock. Derek White with the ball right now. Derek whips it into KBD in the paint. KBD with a thunder dunk of justice. Nice to see KBD finishing these now. 55-40. And now we're going to have a timeout. 55-40. Biggest Spurs lead of the game, up by 15. JP, what's going on? I know, LJ. I've been calling for Jacques Lindale all year, and there's a silver lining to this, or there's good news and bad news. The good news is Jacques Lindale looks like he's earned a spot in the rotation and is playing very well. The bad news is, because I like him, Drew Eubanks has more than likely lost his spot, and probably a spot as a San Antonio Spur moving forward with Zach Collins coming back. But no matter what happens with Drew, wish him well if he doesn't end up staying a Spur. And we'll always remember his Thunder Dunks of Justice. And that Summer League game where he absolutely destroyed Thanasis Antetokounmpo, and looked like he sent, they were about to put the tag on the toe for Thanasis as he just got annihilated. Thanasis, I can never say his name. That dunk was ridiculous. So, I mean, there's still, I like Drew, but he's pretty much. I mean, Jacques, you just mentioned, Jacques has 11 points. Right, Edgar? I need a 2. After that very disappointing loss early in the week, and then great win against the Clippers. We barely showed up. Who did we lose to in the start of the week? I don't even remember. Then we played the Clippers and won. I think these games all start to blend. Bronny James graduates high school in 2 years, and LBJ wants to be the first father-son playing together in the NBA. So what? LBJ will be what, like 40, Dean? Is LBJ 37 or 38? I think his birthday's in December. I just don't know if he already had it or he will. We got to be the shirts. That's it, Ozzy. Welcome back, Cutthroat. Okay, well, that's awesome. LeBron has 20 already? Does he really? The Kings. That's right. That's when my buddy was going nuts, and we have a foul away from the ball on the Spurs. 5:40 to go. That's right, the Kings. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to block that game out. By the way, my friends, this is a technical free throw for LeBron, so apparently Spurs with a defensive violation. LBJ's free throw is good. I'm surprised to have LeBron shoot the free throw. This isn't LeBron hate, but he's not the best free throw shooter in the world. I would think the Lakers have better free throws. Or was that Carmelo? I don't know who shot that. Whatever. It's free throw went in. LeBron with the ball now. Out to THT. THT drives to the paint. Throws it up. And THT, Talon Horton Tucker with the shot in the paint. As he just penetrates the Spurs defense. Nice job. Keldon Johnson going to take a 3. Back rim, no good. And KJ cannot make his 3s tonight. It was a good-looking shot, just not going in. THT thinks about a 3, pulls it down. And almost a turnover to get it to LeBron. LeBron throws that one down hard. So, yes, he still can get up there in the air and throw down the dunk. He can two-hand dunk, which I admittedly cannot. 5 minutes remaining, 10-point lead for the Spurs. DeJounte to KBD in the paint. KBD with the layup, and it's good. Kid beats Diop, having, I think, his highest scoring output for the Spurs this year. I think his previous high is like 7. Westbrook into the paint, throws up a layup, no good. And finally the rebound by KBD up to DeJounte Murray. Murray whips it over to Doug McDermott to a wide-open Keldon for a baseline 3. Keldon, my man, what is happening? I just said you've been shooting a 3 well. He can't buy a 3. An alley-oop to LeBron James, broken up by Derek White. Spurs on the run, down the other way. Too much alley, not enough oop. McDermott with the ball. Baseline 3 is no good. Keldon Johnson with the putback. Spurs back up by 14. 4:20 to go in the first half. Smoke him if you got him. I definitely want. I'm 6'4", Nate. I'm 6'4". Yeah, I saw Kemba drop 44. Bossman G, what's going on? Spurs do not own LBJ. Maybe the Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker Spurs? Not these Spurs. That's a long 3 for Wayne Ellington. No good. And now LeBron with a foul? Just foul Keldon Johnson. Frustration foul, maybe? I think it was just a frustration foul, and LBJ will come out of the game. Yeah, it looked like a frustration foul. What's up, Richard? Merry Christmas to you. Arnold, I was talking to a taxpayer. I work for the state of Connecticut tax division today, and I looked, and it was 31 here when I was talking to her, and it was 70 where she was in Texas. I was like, I have a state job with benefits. I'm back to work after some nonsense earlier in October. I can't go anywhere. And a turnover by the Spurs. They tried to thread the needle to Jakob Poeltl in the paint. Maybe not a good idea on that pass. Lakers ball. The Spurs could have built their lead up a little bit more. Anyway, THT into the paint. And a nice move by THT. Again, penetrating the Spurs defense with the reverse layup. THT Wow, nice move. Props. Murray just pulls up for three. No good. Spurs, some of these offensive plays lately, I don't know about them. Westbrook guarded by Keldon Johnson. Westbrook just pulls up for two. High off the glass and good. Reminiscent of Tim Duncan. 3 minutes to go in the first half. JP, what's up? Merry Christmas and go Spurs go. Lyndon B. Johnson. Devin Vassell takes off. Pull up. And it's good. Off the pick and roll with Jakob. As long as if the Spurs can go into the half with a 10-point lead, that would obviously be good for the Spurs. But this is a good Lakers team, and they still have LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Russell Westbrook. That three-point attempt is no good in a fight for the board, and finally, Wayne Ellington missed the three, gets the ball back, and now he loses the ball, and the Spurs on the run. Doug McDermott drives into the paint. Reverse layup is good, and a beautiful reverse layup by Doug McDermott. Every time the Lakers get it to about 10, the Spurs are fighting back and getting it back to 12 or 14, and that's what you want to do. Every time the team punches you, you punch back. Carmelo Anthony out in three-point land. Go get it back to Westbrook. Westbrook thinks about the three. Westbrook calling for a pick and roll now. No, he just launches the three. Oof, that's a brick. Russell Westbrook, not known for his three-point shooting. We'll just leave it at that. Devin Vassell for a baseline three. That's no good. Jakob Poeltl with the board, but he loses the ball, and it's going to be taken up the court by Wayne Ellington. A minute and a half to go. Carmelo Anthony with the bucket, and one. Who is my GOAT? Michael Jordan. It's Michael Jordan. I'm going to do a video on it eventually, my Michael Jordan versus LeBron, just because people constantly ask me who my GOAT is. I'm like, let's do a video on it. McBuckets has only attempted a three-pointer so far, which he missed. So this is Carmelo Anthony's second shot of the game? Really? Well, he's 1 for 2, and he's at the line for one. And his free throw is good. Lakers cut the lead to 11. Wilt Chamberlain, I only go from players that I watched play, 1990 and up. I never saw Wilt play. I never saw Kareem play. Magic Larry, I saw at the tail end of their career. DeJounte pull-up jumper is no good. Dwight Howard with the rebound. Yeah, the Spurs could use a little Lonnie right now, or Jacques Lindell. The offense is struggling here and there. LBJ back in the game for the Lakers, going one-on-one with Keldon Johnson, backs him all the way up, gets double-teamed, whips it out to Carmelo Anthony. Anthony thought about a three, pulled it down. Anthony one-on-one with Devin Vassell, getting harassed on defense right now. Anthony drives to the paint. His pull-up jumper is off the rim, no good. LBJ with the rebound. LBJ whips it out, and they'll finally find out Anthony for three, and that's good. And now only an 8-point lead for the Spurs as the Lakers are getting back into the game. And the Keldon Johnson quickly down the other end. Throws it up, no good. Falls down, no whistle. And the Spurs just let the Lakers crowd get all the way back into this game. LBJ with the runner in the paint, no good. Knocked out of play. And it's going to be Lakers ball. Best Spurs experience, I saw Maravich versus go. Wow, I was not watching basketball back then, Arnold. Not going to lie, Becky's looking low-key. Well, here's what she thinks of that, Bobby. Here's what you think of that. Low-key. Nah, Bukaya Legend, I wouldn't say they're choking. It's only an 8-point game. LeBron would have been a cut on his form, getting 10 and 2, a little first aid action. LeBron with 23 points in the first half. Yeah, I would not say they're choking. I'm not talking... Well, I don't talk smack anyway, but... Way too early for any fan of either team to talk smack. It is going to be Lakers ball. The Spurs had a lead of up to 15, I believe, in the first half, but unfortunately for the Spurs, they've watched that lead completely evaporate as Jakob Poeltl comes out and Jacques Lindell back in. Sure, Phil. I like the Seattle Supersonics, too. Very next... Bobby, are you drinking? All good if you are. LBJ with the ball. Lakers are in the bonus. Carmelo Anthony looks down, takes the three, and it's front rim no good. Devin Vassell with the rebound. Spurs can't 2 for 1. So they probably won't. All right. There's about 10-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. DeJounte Murray with the ball way out in three-point land. By the way, we might be getting a Bad Dog Sports raid at halftime, just giving you a heads up. DeJounte Murray into the paint. Throws it out to Derek White for three. There we go, Derek. Derek with 2 threes. 13 seconds to go in the first half. Hey, Ofa, go Spurs, go. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Mono jersey, please. Richmond, me buy a mono jersey? Should get myself a jersey. I didn't buy myself anything for Christmas this year. LeBron with the ball. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. He's going to launch a 3. No, he's taking off into the paint. Throws it. LeBron just traveled. That's not what I expected. There's only 0.7 seconds left. LeBron either traveled or double dribbled. Kelvin whips it down court. And that's the end of the first half, but a good first half. I may or might have a scotch, just saying. I think he has a proper 12, which I still haven't had. That's a good first half, my friends. That's a good, yes, garbage time Q is on the Warriors. Spurs up by 11. We'll take that every day, twice on Sunday. Spurs fans, thank you for being here. Lakers fans, thank you for being here. Last time the Spurs played on Christmas, well, I don't. Proper 12 sucks. Does it? I wouldn't say that to his face, though, because even though he's much smaller than me, he'd still beat the crap out of me. Let's go to some halftime stats. Get a Landale jersey? Maybe I'll get one. I don't know. I got a KJ jersey and a David Robinson jersey. I'm not big on buying jerseys. We'll see. Let's look at the Lakers stats. THT with 6 points. LeBron James with 23, 6, and 4. Possible triple-double for LeBron James. May go for 40, 10, and 10. Who the heck knows? Dwight Howard with 3 points. Wayne Ellington with 4. Russell Westbrook with 9. Rajon Rondo has as many points as I do. He's throwing up a 0 right now. Carmelo Anthony with 6. Isaiah Thomas with 2. Mario Jones, did I say that right? With 2 as well. Let's take a look at the Spurs halftime stats. Keldon Johnson with 6, not having a good shooting night. 0 for 4 from beyond the arc and 2 of 8 from the field. Jeez. Doug McDermott with 10. Jakob Poeltl with 4. Jakob Poeltl has 4 points and only 1 rebound. Wow, Jakob not having a good night at all. DeJounte Murray with 5. 1 and 7. That's a weird line. And then Derek White with 8 off the bench. The bench is what's saving the San Antonio Spurs tonight. Lonnie Walker with 10. Devin Vassell with 2. Jacques Landale with 11 and 5 in 9 minutes. Plus 14 with Landale on the floor. Trey Jones with nothing, so he has the same amount of points as I do. And KBD with his best performance of the year right now with 10 points. The Spurs bench has 20, 30, what? 33 points. The Spurs bench has half of the Spurs points right now. The bench really stepping up. For the Lakers, their bench has 10. So our bench is outscoring them 33 to 10. That is the difference. Obviously, the huge difference in the game. Massive difference in the game. See if the Spurs can keep it going in the second half. Don't count the Lakers out, Spurs fans. Do not count the Lakers out. Pistons versus Spurs Sunday. That's the next Spurs game. That's a very winnable game. Very, very winnable game. Watch us lose that one. Watch the Spurs beat the Clippers and the Lakers and then lose to the Pistons. That sounds very Spursy. It sounds like something we would do. They would do. Not we. I'm not on the team. I would like to be on the team as a coach or play caller. We play too many games at 75%. I would agree. Rich, here's a stat. When the Lakers lost to the Timberwolves at home, they were outscored 40 to 12 in the third quarter. Was it traveling at LBJ? It is tribute. Yeah, tribute to the Staples Center. Anthony Davis is out for a month, Carl. Anthony Davis is out for a month. I agree, Bacon. I hope he's considered for the All-Star game. He should be. He's been playing so well for the Spurs. I mean, he's really been. Yeah, he's been playing well. By the way, can we get to 150 thumbs up? We got enough people in here. The record for a Spurs stream right now is 436. Can we hit 500 thumbs up tonight? Spurs winning 500 thumbs up would be a nice Christmas present for TSR. Indeed. 22 years of the Staples Center. That's weird. And the Spurs are, isn't the AT&T Center going to be renamed to something else? Maybe the TSR Center? Xander, I don't know what he injured this time. I can't keep track of Anthony Davis's injuries, and I'm not trying to troll. He's injured almost every year, dating back to his pellet. He's a great player, but he's injury prone. If anybody knows injury prone as a New York Giants fan, Daniel Jones and Sterling Shepard and Saquon Barkley and Evan Ingram, and the list goes on, injury prone players. Lucas? Oh, all right. Shout out to Jacques Lindell. Yes, he is, Tony. Yes, he is. I'm going to have to keep an eye out here. Bad Luck said he's going to send some folks over. Good dude. That's the only way I'll do Yankees a game next year is if I can call games with him or Beantown Breakdown when the Yankees play the Red Sox. I don't like calling baseball on my own. Daniel, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in the Kingdom of Animals, Orphanage, Butler, Mario, good evening. Thank you for stopping up. Hey, if you guys are in here, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up, it's fast, free, fun, nutritious, and delicious. And it looks like this. Emily, oh boy. L.A. Lou, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. Queasy E, thank you for stopping in. Bad Dog Sports, whee! Giants stink! Go Cowboys! Thank you for the raid, my man. Dr. J, what's up? Or Dr. Ja, Marco, Andrew, what are my thoughts on Kyrie Irving coming back this week? No comment. No comment. Uninterrupted, what's going on? Yes, make sure you sub up my man Bad Dog Sports. Good dude. We're unfortunately Giants fans. Not unfortunately. You know what? My team sucks and I love them and I take pride in the suckiness. And I'll be right there sucking with them. Yeah, that didn't come out the way I wanted it to. But go Big Blue! Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate that. I thank you, the King of Animals. Listen, much like Bad Dog, we have, thank you, Queasy, we're similar in our loud levels, but different. Whereas Bad Dog has a pretty steady loud throughout the game, where I'm a little more subdued, energetic, but a little more subdued, but then I'll hit these massive peaks where I'll blow out the microphone and you'll see the chat be filled up with out my ears. So if anybody's new to TSR Sports, I'm obviously a San Antonio Spurs fan. Been a fan of the Spurs for 30 years. David Robinson's my favorite athlete of all time. A good dude on the court, and an even better dude off the court. And Lakers fans, thank you for hanging out tonight. Last game at the Staples Center. I wish I could say I hope you win in the last game at home, but you're playing my team, so I'm hoping my team wins. That is Becky Hammond, LA Lou. Falcons suck too, but I love them. What's up, Diamond? Warriors fit Steph Curry. Greatest three-point shooter I've ever seen. Cowboys and Yankees. So Warriors, Cowboys, and Yankees. Interesting. Trey Lyles dropped 28. What? Sir Cardinal's good dude as well. Or Sir from the Six. I keep calling him Sir Cardinal. Where's Trey Lyles at? Where did he drop 28? Jacques Lindell's looking good, Jay. By the way, this is something I do on the channel. Let me show you the game, guys. The game. Boop, boop. And a little Go Spurs Go. And the thumbs up. Please hit that if you could. And there's Becky Hammond right there, chilling, eating something with that kid. A lot of smack talk for what they're calling the trade of the year. Ben Simmons equals Russell Westbrook. There's one thing to be said about team chemistry. And the Lakers, their championship season had chemistry. Last year they had the injuries. But when you trade away so many pieces, like my man Alex Caruso, you can't stop him! You can only hope to contain him! When you trade away so many pieces like that and bring over Russell Westbrook, I think team chemistry is an issue for the Lakers. I think their age is definitely an issue. They're the oldest team in the NBA. And obviously injuries right now are messing them up. Can they turn it around? And they'll be a playoff team. I have no doubt the Lakers will make the playoffs. But the younger teams like the Suns and the Warriors, who, my friends, I did not expect the Golden State Warriors to be this good. They are surprising me. I think the Western Conference Finals will be I think it's going to be the Warriors and the Suns, barring the Lakers just all being healthy and putting it all together. But I don't know. With their age, by the end of the season, it's a long season, 82 games. Only time will tell. Trey Lyles, really? Where did he get 28? I used to love the WWE back in the day. Loved it. Rest in peace. Yeah. But, Caruso's out, of course. I haven't watched WWE really since 2006. UFC now. I've been a fan of the UFC since it first came out, watching it on VHS back in 1993, UFC 1 and 2 on VHS. I was a casual fan from then until about 2010 and became a diehard UFC fan in 2010 when I met my buddy Dan at UFC 116, I think it is, Brock Lesnar versus Shane Carwin. Jacques should start. No, he probably shouldn't start. Just keep him firepower for the bench, I think. Who is moved for this most? What's a move? The Lakers halftime shows talking about Jacques Landale. Are they TK? Wow. How about that? Let's get greedy and not be satisfied. Yes. Spurs, Falcons, Braves, Avalanche. Which team do you think would dominate the NBA if they got rid of the three-point shot? Got rid of the three-point shot? Heck, we would do better. We're not a good three-point shooting team, so that would help us. Trey Lyles is on the Pistons. In 16-7, we had a Christmas team jersey. 16-17 is a little bit of a blur, Rose City, because I had a lot going on in my life at that point. And, yeah, I was dating. I was at college. I don't really remember. And I didn't have any type of NBA pass, so I was not able to watch the Spurs like I do now. That's the one thing that's been a blessing with TSR Sports is by doing the sports channel, it made me look into getting the team pass for the Spurs. I never really looked into it before, and now I can actually watch the team on a regular basis. And because, let's be honest, they're not they're not a winning team like they were with the Big Three or David Robinson. They're never on TV, and they're not making the playoffs, so I can't watch them there. So the passes, this channel's got me into the pass. You think Landale could get his minutes consistently based on his performance? Marvin, if he keeps playing like this, he's going to have to shore it up defensively. We see some defensive mistakes here and there. Now, the NBA speed, I'm sure, is much different than the NBL speed. Just like, when college players go to the NFL, different game speed. As soon as he can tighten up his defense a little bit, I already think he's going to be the backup to Jakob Poeltl moving forward. Just what he brings offensively, he brings so much more than Jakob Poeltl. He's such a change of pace. Doesn't have the defense that Jakob Poeltl has, but he's a stretch five that can hit the three. He does dunk where Jakob's a little more soft in the paint, and he's, heck, I'm a better free throw shooter than Jakob Poeltl, so I think he's going to be the backup center moving forward. Jakob will probably get about 30 to 34 minutes a game, and Jacques Landale could get 14 to 18, which, you know what? For a rookie with the Spurs, that's a lot. Jacques is great on offense. Yeah, exactly, Brianna. Got to work on the defense. Brothers of Destruction, Undertaker and Kane. Oh, my Undertaker! That's amazing. Wasn't Kane doing that with a talk thing? I'm not making fun of people that have that. That was Kane's gimmick, like originally when he first started talking. What's your favorite? New York Yankees, Andrew. New York Yankees. I don't remember at Rose City. What was it last year? I'm drawing a blank on it. I'm a Bucks and Curry fan, and Yankees and Astros and St. Louis Blue Chiefs and Shy Gooders. Wow, J Money. Some guy named Jacques Landale, leading scorer. I've never heard of him. James Worthy in the lack. What? He's never heard of him. Oh, that's throwing some shade. Some guy named Jacques Landale. Oh, come on, James Worthy. They do, Kyle. But you know what? I don't think they're going to. And I believe we get the Bears' first-round pick as well. I don't know what Zach Collins is going to bring to this team, Phil. Time will tell. I think that's we're one piece away. Is he the piece? I don't know. Was Zach Collins a former lottery pick? I don't remember. The Hardy Boys. Edge and Critch. Ice like Gangrel. Go Gangrel. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. Appreciate you subbing the channel. Anybody that's subbed tonight, thank you for joining the channel. Have a lot of fun here. I cover the Spurs. I'm probably going to start covering the Giants a little again here and there because I like talking about them, but I just don't like. I don't want to do the rage videos because I don't like going that deep down. But maybe doing the trolley videos like I did with the Cowboys video, I could see myself doing that. Dylan, well, I hope you watched the whole video. 10th pick by the Kings. Wait, Zach Collins was? Yes, they are, Carlos. Indeed, they are. Wow, 10th. So, Jakob Poeltl, former lottery pick. Zach Collins, former lottery pick. All right. Devin Vassell, Josh Primo. We got a lot of lottery picks. Was Devontae Kaycock also a lottery pick? I feel like he was. I don't remember. I'm going to look up Devontae Kaycock, who's been killing it in the G League. Now, G League does not necessarily transfer over to the NBA. We've seen that. Lucas Samlich is a good example. Kaycock played for the Lakers. Well, he wouldn't have been in a lottery pick with the Lakers, would he have been? I can't find his pick. I'll just have to search him out. I thought Basketball Reference would have his. Maybe was he undrafted? I thought we had another lottery pick. Maybe we didn't. NBA Draft 2019. Doesn't say. He was undrafted. Never mind. He was undrafted. Not even close TSR. Undrafted. Jock is gone. Yes, yes. Yeah, I thought he was. I don't know. Maybe I was thinking of somebody else. What's up, Austin? Thank you for stopping in. Yes, Jakob was a ninth overall pick, I believe. So both. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Some of our big men. Two of our big men, Jack Collins and Jakob Pertl, are both lottery picks. And Jakob Pertl, say what you will about him, he's outplaying his contract right now. He's having a, we're talking about DeJounte Murray a lot for most improved player. Let's talk about Jakob Pertl for most improved player. That's not getting said at all. His scoring is up. He's averaged a career high in scoring, career high in points, career high in assists, and he's the leading offensive rebounder in the NBA. So while I don't think he'll get most improved player, we should probably, when we're talking about Spurs, most improved player, DeJounte Murray and Jakob Pertl. I think he should get a little recognition. I agree, Tiny Jack. I agree. He's signed about being, yes, he was not happy about that, Chris. So he's playing. Having a chip on your shoulder, not a bad thing too. Your music YouTube is a good time when you're trying. Hey, if you have fun, if the music makes you laugh, Dylan, my music channel has a little bit of everything on it: heavy metal, Christian metal, hard rock, death metal, Christian death metal, Christmas death metal, acoustic Christian worship, song parodies, garbage from when I was like 20 years old, and that stuff you should laugh at. That stuff is so bad. There's even some political trolling. My next two videos are definitely going to be trolls. I'm hoping to get into the music studio tomorrow and do some recording. I love making music. Quarter 3 is about to get underway. Doug McDermott was a lottery pick. Thank you. Thank you, Phil. I feel like there was somebody else. Dang. Kelvin for LeBron? No. No, I don't. My jersey's no longer valid. Man, if Russell Wilson comes to the Giants, that would be awesome. I haven't, Will. I have not. Landale greater than old Thad. Yes, it says. Boy, the Spurs trying out Thaddeus Young all year. I did not like it, and I think we're better without it. LeBron James has 23 points. The rest of the Lakers have 32. If the Spurs can find a way to contain LeBron, they should win the game. Zach Collins has not played anything at all. No, it's good. Dylan, I'm glad you like the music. If anybody wants to check out the music channel at some point, I don't have the link anymore. Al Nani, I play everything. I'm like Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails. I play the guitar, I do the drums, I do the bass, and a little bit of piano, when very little, and then I sing as well. Sing, growl, scream, Opening shot of the half for the Spurs is no good. I think that was DeJounte with a layup, but didn't go, and I was looking at the chat briefly. Russell Westbrook with the ball. One-on-one with Jakob Pertl. Pull-up jumper off the rim, no good. Dwight Howard with the putback, no good. Doug McDermott with the rebound. Spurs ball. 66-55. Thank you all for hanging out here Christmas Eve tomorrow, Christmas Friday. All right, Christmas Eve tomorrow on Friday, and then Christmas on Saturday. Derek White for 3. And the Spurs, don't look now. Spurs have the channel number. Just saying. Derek White. Has Derek White hit 3 threes tonight? Good, he needed that. LBJ pull-up jumper is no good. And a fight for the board. And finally, Doug McDermott will swat it out to DeJounte Murray. Murray bringing it up the court. Out on three-point land, one-on-one with Wayne Ellington. Drops it off to Jakob Pertl. Jakob guarded by LBJ. Takes it at LBJ. Jakob with the turnaround jumper over LeBron James. And the Spurs' biggest lead of the night. 16 points, 10.5 minutes to go. Still a lot of time, though, for the Lakers. And the Spurs have struggled at closing games, so I can't get too excited yet. LBJ pull-up jumper, swish, don't kill the fish. Dude, Phil, if my channel blew up like Frog League Studios, I would quit my job, and that would be my full-time job. I would actually be doing the music channel more than the sports channel. I would still do the sports channel, but that would be my full-time job at that point. DeJounte's running the paint's no good. Lakers ball, drive to the paint, and a turnover by THT. 71-57. Wide open baseline, Keldon Johnson, and he just can't buy a 3 tonight. He's 0 for 5. Keldon, what happened? THT into the paint, spins around, he gets blocked by Jakob Pertl. But there's a foul on Derek White. Just loving the rebound and old school's look shot from Landale and Turtle. Yeah. Blocked by Jakob, and unfortunately a foul on Derek White before that. And THT at the line for 2. That's true, Ninian. That's true. I hope I've already said, but thank you for being a channel supporter. Andrew, I didn't see your two comments, but I saw that one. Sorry. Calling the game and doing the score, I'm not going to see every comment, but I saw those two. First free throw was good. I saw that one. THT second free throw. That one's no good. He gets his own miss. Terrible defense by the Spurs, and then he misses the putback. Total brick city. He bounced it off the glass and got 0 rim. 71-58, 9:40 to go. DeJounte Murray to Jakob Poeltl. Jakob, the jumper in the paint. Jakob Poeltl. 73-58. Thank you, Dylan. Thumbs up would be great. Jokic or Tim Duncan in today's league? See, Andrew, I saw that one too. They're different eras, though. They're different eras. I mean, if Tim Duncan played today, he probably would practice a three. LBJ's turnaround jumper, no good. Second chance for the Lakers. That three-pointer is good by Wayne Ellington. Cannot give up second chance points to the Lakers. 73-61, 9 minutes to go. Warriors are cooking. Kelvin thinks about a three, pulls it down, drives into the paint. Off-balance jumper is no good. Jakob swats it out to LeBron James. Kelvin having a terrible night tonight. And now another foul on Derek White. This is not a blowout, Matt. This is not a blowout. This is only a 12-point game. All-time. I did my all-time starting lineup for the Spurs, Dylan. It's on the main page on sports documentaries. My all-time San Antonio Spurs starting lineup is there, so that's where I would check that out. Merry Christmas to you. Right, Nin Yin? That one-handed floater's been floating. Spurs generally struggle in the third quarter, so this is the Lakers. This is the one. And now another foul. It is raining fouls right now as the Spurs whistle blowing. After a very clean second quarter, I believe, with a few fouls, the third quarter's been foul city. Exactly. His game would be different. Just like people are like Michael Jordan wouldn't play well in today's game because he wasn't a three-point shooter. Anybody that's Dwight Howard at the line for two, he missed the first one. Like Michael Jordan would have practiced his threes religiously and probably would have turned himself into the greatest three-point shooter of all time if he played in today's era. And even not being a great three-point shooter, he probably still averaged 35 plus. Pedro, it's way too earlier. Now my voice is too shot, Kyle, to sing right now from calling the game. I don't like singing in a second free throw is good. Got to save my voice because I want to record some music this weekend. Dylan, they have a lot of guys on that list on the health and safety protocol. DeJounte Murray takes off. Out to Keldon Johnson, open for three again. Well, blind squirrel finds a nut. KJ finally hits his number. He's like 1 of 6, but he's still shooting with confidence, and that's a good thing, I guess. If you keep missing your shot, don't lose the confidence. Spurs 11 of 26 from beyond the arc. Lakers 4 of 15. Wayne Ellington tries to get it to Dwight Howard in the paint, and another foul? Dang. Butterfly, like every play's a foul. Boss man, Merry Christmas to you. Don, my name is Rich. It says it, my channel on the About section, it says, welcome to TSR Sports, my name is Rich. I've always, definitely told everybody my name. THT in the paint. Talon Horton Tucker has been able to get in the paint religiously and get the layup off on the Spurs. He's played very well tonight. Derek White bounced past to Jakob. Jakob with the one-handed runner. No good, and Keldon Johnson gets the offensive board after it's swatted to him by Jakob Poeltl. Keldon drives baseline and gets fouled. Curry has 37 tonight, Chelsea fan. No surprise. He is really good at scoring. I don't own a Tim Duncan jersey, Pedro. Caps locks, a win over the Lakers would be a nice Christmas present. I do not own a Tim Duncan jersey. I know. I don't own any of the big three. Duncan, Parker, or Ginobili. Keldon at the line for 2. Bad Spurs fan. I'm not the biggest person on buying jerseys. I'm not. But you know what? I probably should invest in one of those. Yeah, I should. 4th Spurs team fouled 8 minutes. I thought crossed my mind too, Phil, but the Lakers are in the bonus with 8 minutes to go. Wow. Dwight Howard almost loses the ball, gets it to Russell Westbrook. 12 on the shot clock. Westbrook jumper in the paint is good. Yeah, it seems like the Spurs sneeze on the Lakers right now, and they're going to call for fouls. So And it slows the game down. I'd just rather have no fouls on either team, to be honest with you. And now a foul on Derek White. So now it's turning into a foul fest on both teams. Don't like it. Don't like it. My soccer team lost 3-0 to my dad's team. Okay. Yes, the NBA, and that's another reason. The NBA jerseys are expensive. I bought this in like 1995, I think, for $50 or 94-ish. I bought the Keldon Johnson jersey right after his rookie season. I think I got that on sale for 50 or 60. I don't remember. Derek White at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Stephanie, Merry Christmas. Numbers, no big 3 jerseys. Yeah, part-time Spurs fan. You got me. If LeBron and Russ are playing, my Laker fan. LeBron and Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony are playing. 3 of the big 4. Anthony Davis is out. He's got is it a leg injury? Derek White's second free throw is good. We're getting close to 200 thumbs up, by the way. 22 away. Can we get to 200 thumbs up, my friends? Can we make it happen? Would appreciate you if you could. LBJ with the ball right now. Maybe he's looking to take over the game one-on-one with Keldon Johnson. Switched KBD in the game for the Spurs. They played well with him in there. Carmelo Anthony into the paint. He's going to get fouled. Yep. That one was obvious. Derek White and Keldon Johnson crashed into him. Derek might have like 3 or 4 fouls now. Boss man, I've been a Spurs fan since the 90-91 season, so 30-plus years. All jokes, I don't have a jersey at all. All right, Keto, all good. I got Mitchell and Keldon Johnson and Curry, Jamal Murray, and Tatum. And oh my God, those are the jersey you have? I'm not a big jersey guy. Carmelo Anthony's first free throw is no good. The ball don't lie. Joby, what's up? What's the score at first quarter? The score at first quarter? I don't remember. I can't see it right now. I don't know what the first quarter score is. White has 3 fouls. Thank you, Don. Neither free throw is good. The ball don't lie. It was a foul. That was a foul. Keldon and Derek crashed into him. Derek crashed into him first. Keldon with the ball right now finds KBD open in the paint. And KBD is going to get fouled. One foul after another in this game now in the third quarter. Yak has 3 fouls too. I don't like wearing a man's name on my back. First quarter is 33-24. Thank you, Austin Jackson. Appreciate it. I knew the Spurs were up in the first quarter. I didn't know by what. KBD at the line. The Spurs are going to be in the bonus, I think, in the next foul. 15-point lead for the San Antonio Spurs. Red Angel, good evening. I would not buy a Kawhi Leonard jersey. Primo, I don't believe is there. Second free throw is way short. And Russell Westbrook looking to just take it coast to coast. Kicks it out to THT for 3. In and out burger. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. Spurs up by 15. Ties their biggest lead of the game. And the Spurs are going small ball. KBD is their center right now. Why isn't Shaq laying down in there? Keldon with the ball drives to the paint and gets all tied up by Carmelo Anthony. We're going to get a jump ball. I thought you were going to trade to the... L90, that was a troll video. If you watch the whole video, the last 30 seconds, I say no way would I ever root for the Dallas Cowboys. Lakers are old, Brandon. The problem is they're old. They're injured. They're old. And, yeah. Are the Lakers on a losing streak? What's up, One Delish, to Running Joe James? Good evening, by the way. I haven't done this in a while. Go, Spurs, go! Thought I'd throw that up there. Are the Lakers on a losing streak? Dorian, I'm sorry. I'm a Spurs fan, so I can't, I gotta root for my team. I will never root for tanking. Some fans want the Spurs to tank. I'll root for them to win every single game. 2002, all right, Carl. Jacques rated than Yak. I would not say the Lakers are garbage. No. I would not say any team. I hate it when people, this is not towards you, when people say a player's trash in the NBA or NFL. I'm like, Mike Lennon is a terrible starting quarterback for the New York Giants. Terrible. But he's an NFL starting quarterback. Something I can only dream of being. Yeah, he's 6-24 of a starter. He's terrible, but still, he's living the dream. Anybody, even as a bench warmer on the San Antonio Spurs, that'd be a dream come true. NBA return to form when LeBron, AD, Kawhi, Harden, Durant, and Curry retire. Wow. That is Becky Hammond. Right, boss man? I'm like, uh, yeah. Uh, and if somebody's having a bad night, you could, if DeJounte Murray's having a terrible night, like if you say, hey, Rich, DeJounte Murray sucks tonight, I'd be like, well, yeah, he does suck tonight. He's having a bad game. But when they just people just like start calling teams and players trash, I don't like doing that. But I will say players, like Joe Judge has been sucking as a head coach because he has. He's got a losing record as a head coach, but he's still an NFL head coach. I don't know, Chelsea. I've been thinking that too. Devontae Kaycox has been killing it in the G League, but that's the G League. Yeah, former Los Angeles Laker Devontae Kaycox, the West Coast road trip for the Spurs. We beat the Jazz in a big win, lost to the Kings, beat the Clippers in LA, playing the Lakers. 8 of the next 11 games on the road for San Antonio. Beating the Lakers tonight would be huge. Anthony Davis or not, they still have LBJ, they still have Carmelo Anthony, they still have Russell Westbrook. That's their current big three. 24-hour bakery. All right. How much time left? I'll get that in a second, Zachary. Do all the Monday quarterbacks. Jump ball between Keldon and I don't know yet. 6:46 left in the third quarter. Wayne Ellington, I think. No, Carmelo and Keldon. Carmelo a little taller, Keldon younger, so he might have more ups. This should be an interesting jump ball. And they miss Keldon swats it right to Russell Westbrook. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Lakers ball, so essentially turnover for the Spurs. Westbrook takes a very difficult reverse layup, goes baseline, and it's 81-68. I got an itchy nose. Lonnie Walker has checked back in for the Spurs. Spurs still going small ball. Actually, the Lakers are going small. So there you go. KBD in the paint. The layup is good, and Keita beats Diop, having his best game as a San Antonio Spur. What's KBD's career high in the NBA? Because he's got to be close to it tonight. Spurs with 23 assists. The Lakers only 14. The Spurs have been killing it on the assists. They had, 35 against the Clippers? And a foul on Keldon Johnson on LeBron James. Looked like he hooked him, and LeBron's going to go to the line for 2. I have a question. Do you need it? Answer it immediately. Who's your daddy, and what does he do? Nice pass by DeJounte, threading the needle to KBD for the layup. KBD does have a long wingspan. Rodney, that is Becky Hammond. LeBron at the line for 2. How's LeBron's free throw shooting this year? First one's good, and the Lakers have the channel number. And the Spurs bench is outscoring the Lakers bench 3-1. Right, Red Angel? Come on, Spurs is right. LeBron's second free throw. You always want the opposing team to miss the first one, not the second one. But he made them both. KBD career is 32. Oh, geez. All right, Patriots fan. He's nowhere near that. His high with the Spurs, though, he might be close to a career high with San Antonio. I don't remember him ever scoring this much with the Spurs. DeJounte crossover, drives to the paint, throws a wild layup in. Wants the foul, not going to get it. And that's going to be a turnover for the Spurs on it. Well, Sandy got hit on the wrist. I'd like to see a replay, but I don't think we're going to get one. 5:53 to go in the third quarter. Remember he was trashing the Lakers the other day after losing 3. I don't know if LeBron's age is catching up to him yet. It's going to eventually, but you know what? We keep saying Tom Brady's age is going to catch up to him. That is definitely a foul of Carmelo Anthony. He was hooking DeJounte Murray's right arm, but he got away with one. It is what it is. Refs didn't see it. 1-point game. It's a 13-point game. Becky looking like a snack. She looks cute. Yeah, she looks cute in that picture. Future Hall of Famer, possibly. 83-70. Lakers are in the bonus. Spurs are, I think, 1 foul away from being in the bonus. Or 1 Lakers defensive foul. Or any foul. Jeez, Rich. A sprint to the paint. Russell Westbrook goes by the whole Spurs defense, and timeout Popovich. Oh, I bet the refs saw it. It was a foul. We are getting close to 200 thumbs up. Can we get to 200, my friends? 9 more. I saw, but the angle, Papa's pleading his case saying DeJounte was fouled, I think, on that play. It was a hook. Yes, I'm a Spurs fan, but I'm not going to be biased on playing calls. You could see the hook. The problem is the camera could see the hook looking this way to DeJounte and Carmelo. If you're looking from the side, you probably couldn't see it. So if all the refs were looking from the side, honestly, they wouldn't have seen the call, and that's probably why they didn't make it. She very could well be the next coach for the Spurs. VA finest, damn. Becky is fire. Official D, go Lakers. Thank you for being here, Lakers fans. Jacques Lindale looks great. He's had a very good first half, but has not played at all, not 1 minute in the second half. I don't get it. Classic Spurs. Good day, Cruz. What's up? Thank you for stopping in. By the way, oh, go Spurs, go. But I'm nervous with this lead. It's an 11-point lead, but the Lakers, I feel like they're going to get a run at some point. Becky will be the first ever head coach. Do you mean female head coach? DJ, how are you going to give up layups at the rim when guarding? Westbrook, I'm easy. Westbrook has made a career out of that. He can score on almost any. I've seen him score on everybody in the NBA doing that move. It's just, it's his move. It's very hard to guard, and you know what? I think, yeah, it is what it is. Thank you, Wendelish. Appreciate it. Just got back since halftime. Glad the lead is being maintained. Blitzkrieg, we're in a timeout right now, but I think there was 5.5 minutes roughly in the third quarter. But as long as we can keep pushing back, every time the Lakers get to about 10 or 12, the Spurs keep pushing it to 12 to 14 to 15, let the team go on their like little 4 or 5 point run, but push back with your own 4 or 5 point run and just, end up trading buckets. Player of the game, geez, I don't know. And who do you think we trade Thad to? The Phoenix Suns have been rumored to be interested. Vasco in Thaddeus Young. I forgot the Jalen something. I forgot the kid's name. They were talking about doing a trade with on some NBA web or some basketball websites. The problem is the salary cap doesn't work out, so we would have to take another player. With Thaddeus Young not playing now and coming off as a poo-poo head, what is saying he doesn't want to be here. Could be hurting his trade value, and there's a good chance, and I hope not, we could see a repeat of what happened to LaMarcus Aldridge last year, where the Spurs could end up buying out his contract and getting nothing for him. Could happen. Yerg Gutierrez, LeBron probably player of the game right now, but would you give it to him if the Lakers end up losing? Half a dozen one, 6 in the other. Devin Vassell's checked in, gets it to the paint, throws up a layup and misses, and Keita beats D up with the offensive board and put back. KBD having a fantastic game for San Antonio tonight. Spurs have what, 6 guys in double digits? 5 or 6 guys? Not just, it's, for the Lakers, it's all LeBron. And there's LeBron again with a little jumper in the paint as he got by Keldon Johnson. Both teams going small ball right now. No center, and Dwight Howard's not out there for the Lakers, and Spurs not going with a center. Keldon Johnson for 3. Keldon hits the 3 after starting 0 for 5? I think it was 0 for 5. He's now hit his last 2. Westbrook in the paint again. No good. Wants the foul. Not going to get it. Spurs ball. And KBD will bring it up for San Antonio. Back up by 14. The score didn't change for me. DeJounte Murray drives in the paint. High layup off the glass. And what did I just say? Every time the Lakers make that little push 4-0, you fight right back and go 4-0 on them. Westbrook drives to the paint again. Throws it up, no good, and gonna get fouled. Make him a jump shooter. Go Spurs, go! I don't think I've ever seen the Spurs play this good. Steph Curry had his worst game of the season against the Spurs. But you know what? Got to give credit to the Spurs defensively. They played very well. Russell Westbrook at the line. Westbrook trying to take the game over. You can't have LeBron do everything out there. Westbrook trying to contribute scoring. Charlie, what's going on? 102-102 Warriors. First free throw is good by Russell Westbrook. The Zachary and the Butterfly. Oh, thanks, Zachary. Lane the fourth, Memphis and Golden State are tied. Yeah, I just saw that, Calvin. 102-102. Keep me posting on that. Isaiah Thomas has checked in for the Lakers. Spurs going small. And it is what your opponent's small. You're going to be small. That free throw rattles in and out. It is San Antonio ball. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Last game at the Staples Center, by the way. So this is like huge. Or last game as the Staples Center. DeJounte takes off into the paint, loses the ball, and he's going to get fouled. 97, the 90-75. We just passed the 4-2-0 mark. So, that's your thing. That's cool. That's the fourth foul on the Lakers. So the Spurs will, I think, be in the bonus in the next foul. Did I say Calvin Johnson? No, Keldon Johnson. Keldon Johnson. Quarterback in 32. What's going on? Keldon Johnson. May have sounded like Calvin. I liked Megatron, by the way. Lonnie pull-up jumper is good! And that's the biggest lead for the Spurs tonight. 4 minutes to go, 92-75. Headband power out there for the Lakers. They got three headbands. Isaiah Thomas, Carmelo Anthony, and Rajon Rondo. LBJ spins right around Lonnie Walker and throws it up and in. LeBron wants the foul, doesn't get the foul. Lonnie cannot guard LeBron. I'd like us to get maybe a center out. Well, maybe not. I don't know. DeJounte Murray dribbles into the paint. Back out to Devin Vassell. Vassell going to spin around. Pull-up J is off the front rim. No good. Rajon Rondo with the rebound. Rajon will bring it up, drops it out to Anthony, takes a quick three, and that's back rim, no good. Fight for the board, and Devin Vassell will come down with it. And the Lakers steal the ball, and Westbrook with the ball, and one. Holy fouls. What is with all the fouls this quarter? Jeez. One foul after another. Westbrook fired up. He'll be at the line for one, 92-79. Both teams in the bonus. And it's way short, and he gets his own miss, and a foul against the Lakers now. What, can we stop with the whistles? Can you just let them play basketball? Oh. I don't like tons of whistles like this against both teams. Just stop already. I don't know. I guess they called Carmelo Anthony maybe for hooking KBD, but every play there's a foul. And I guess we're going to have a challenge. Jeez. There is 3:22 left in the third quarter. 3:22, Al Nani. Carmelo Anthony was grabbing KBD's jersey. They were kind of hooking each other, but Anthony was actually visibly grabbing his jersey. So I think they're going to get him on that. So I think that foul's going to stand. Warriors 109-102 is just tied. Do they have a quota for that? Wait, oh, they're showing the replay again. I was like, Westbrook's at the line again? Westbrook missed a shot, so I think that foul's going to stand. Anthony's holding his jersey. So I think the foul will stand. They're both hooking each other. I don't know. They kind of fouled each other. I don't know. We're not at 200 thumbs up yet, Phil? Still? I know we're at 204. We got 200. We got 200. Now, if we get to 300, that would be a great Christmas present for the old TSR if we get 300 of these. Winston Lou, what's going on? I don't know how they're going to call this. They originally called the foul Carmelo Anthony. KBD was they were hooking each other, but Anthony was pulling his jersey. So at worst case scenario would be a jump ball. Best case scenario would be a foul on Carmelo Anthony. Too many old. The Lakers. Yes, they are too old. I would agree. Dean, what's up? Thank you for the thumbs up. Big Fan working mess with Curry because he is playing grab until starting. Did he really, Chris? HXC, what's up? Let's go Spurs. We got a challenge right now. This third quarter has been slow as molasses. The refs have called a million fouls in this quarter. Are the Spurs good or are the Lakers just really bad? The Spurs are better than their record shows. They're just inconsistent. The Lakers are old and they're dealing with a lot of injuries right now. But, they still have 4 All-Stars on their team, 4 prior All-Stars. LeBron James, Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, and Russell Westbrook. So honestly, I think team chemistry is an issue with the team. They changed a lot of players out, and I don't know if they're still reviewing this foul. Yes, Ace, very late. Curry has 44. Oh, John Lou. All right, John. I should have recognized the last name. Are we finally going to get the answer on this challenge? Davis is always hurt. Calling the floor stance. I bet you because it's a jersey grab. I mean, even the announcers, I think I have the Lakers stream on. I don't know which one I have on because I have the sound down. It's Anthony clearly pulls KBD's jersey, and much like in the NFL, if you see the jersey grab, you're going to get called for a hold. And they got him there. Rajon Rondo's an all-star too. There you go. 6 former all-stars. That is ridiculous, Phil. Spurs were always called old in the past. That's true. That's true. They were called boring a lot too. My buddy. LA's used 17 different lineups. Dang. First free throw is good for KBD. This has got to be KBD's career high as a San Antonio Spur. I don't remember him ever having this many points in a game. What's he got? 12, 13? I don't remember even getting to double digits before. Second free throw is good. Back up to a 15-point lead. 3:22 to go. 94-79. Bobby February, what's going on? Both teams in the bonus. Austin 3:16 left in the third quarter. And I wish the refs would just swallow their whistles for the rest of the quarter. For the rest of the game. LBJ drives it down himself. Throws up the layup. Staring at the refs again like he wants a foul on every call. Come on, man. You scored. Spurs ball. 13-point game. Another whistle. Jeez. Carmelo Anthony called for the whistle again, and now he's getting chippy with the ref. Just let him play. Can you just let the guys play? Seriously. I don't like seeing all these fouls called on the Spurs, and now they're getting a ton of fouls called on the Lakers. LeBron making a stink face. What's up with that? He's got 33 tonight. I don't know what's happening. Carmelo Anthony just got teed up. Boop. I did say he was bickering to the ref. He just got a technical. Lonnie Walker's technical free throw is no good. The ball don't lie. KBD is the truth. LeBron, AD, Rondo, Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas made a also really? That was a ticky-tack foul on Rajon Rondo. All these fouls are just ridiculous. Thank you, Wendell. I hope we get more likes. Whistle happy. I don't like it. Carl, what's going? Carl Lorenzo? I don't think that's what it is. DeJounte at the line for 2. The first free throw was good. 2:59 to go. Alvin, what's up? 2:59. 2:59 left in the third quarter. The Lakers have a big game on Christmas playing, I believe, the Brooklyn Nets. Will Kyrie Irving be playing in that game? Does anybody know? DeJounte hits them both. Back to 15. 2:59 to go. Trey Lyles with 28 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 block shots for the Pistons. What? Where the heck was all that against the Spurs? Russell Westbrook into the paint against KBD. Kicks it out. There is 8 on the shot clock. THT drives in the paint, throws up the layup. It's no good. The putback by Carmelo Anthony is 96-83. The Spurs might get to 100 points before the third quarter's over. DeJounte gets pickpocketed, knocked out of play. It'll stay with the Spurs. Oddly enough, the Spurs were a strong defensive team to start the year, but lately they've been winning games more on the offensive side of things than the defensive side. Hasn't anyone else noticed the fact our previous game had 115 field goal attempts? 115? Did we? Between the two teams? I did not know that. Derek White pull-up jumper, and we have a huge collision. Kata beats stay up, and 2 Lakers go down. Rajon Rondo goes down, and that's an offensive foul on the Spurs. The refs cannot stop calling fouls in this third quarter. Would you trade Murray, Primo, and Jones for Zion? No. I would not. Thank you, Q Go Crazy. Zion Williamson, he seems like he's a very talented player, an exciting player. He cannot keep his weight at a good point to save his knees. I think Zion might have a short career. Westbrook into the paint again, throws up the layup, and it's a good, and it's back to an 11-point game. Yeah, I would not trade for Zion. Giants or the Bears and Giants are both terrible. Lonnie Walker out in three-point land, pulls up for a long 2. Lonnie Walker, back to a 13-point game. 98-85. 2 minutes remaining. Russell Westbrook out in three-point land, takes off, drives in the paint, spins around, all out of control, and another foul? Come on. It's not that this foul's against the Spurs. There's been a foul like every 30 to 45 seconds. They're slowing this game to a crawl. Ugh. Every other play, there's a foul. It's not fun to watch free throws. Westbrook got the line for two. First one's good. I don't want an overweight sign either, Patriots fan. G Money, I've said that too. I think their chemistry, G Money's so legit. The problem is their chemistry, the age, the chemistry. Second free throw is a brick, and the Spurs will get that. You might say he's being biased because a Spurs fan. I'm tired of seeing all these fouls on both teams. Lonnie Walker for three, in and out burger. Isaiah Thomas with the rebound, sprints up the court, gets it to Rajon Rondo, into Carmelo Anthony in the paint. Another whistle? What in the heck is... Seriously? How? Dude, seriously. Like, can you not play defense anymore in the NBA? Like, every play they're calling a foul. Every play. A minute 40 to go. Carmelo Anthony at the line for two. First free throw is no good. The ball don't lie. I don't even know what that foul was for, Andrew. The Lakers just got the ball down the court. Next thing it was another. I mean, I can't even keep up with these fouls. Jakob Poeltl checking back in. So finally, the small ball lineup is done. The no fun league. The NFL's definitely turned into that. The balls don't lie. Carmelo Anthony's second free throw is good. I hope the fourth quarter's not like this. I don't know how many fouls have been in this quarter, but it feels like it's been 15. Maybe more. KBD with the ball. Into Jakob Poeltl in the paint. Jakob with the jumper. No good. I think Shaq Lindell should be in there. We need better free throw shooting. We're in the bonus. Russell Westbrook coast to coast with the layup. And first time in a while, it's been single digits. The Lakers down by 9. I don't think having Jakob Poeltl in there is a good idea right now. And Vassell gets it to Trey Jones. Looked like it was supposed to be a shot, but it ended up being a pass. Back out to Derek White. 7 on the shot clock. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. White's going to take a long three. Derek White has been fantastic tonight. That's like his fourth three after the last few games, missing all of them. 50 seconds to go. Westbrook takes a three. Counters. I am not watching on ESPN Plus. I'm watching on the NBA Pass. I like Jacques Lindell Tiny. I wish he would get more minutes. White bounce past the KBD in the paint. The layup is good. 103-92. 37 seconds left. The Lakers may try to go 2 for 1. And almost a turnover by THT. And I think he's going to call a timeout. 31 seconds to go. Foul here, foul there. Christmas music. What? 17 points for Westbrook this quarter? Hayden, what's going on? It's been a while. Your moss looks great, by the way, so you've been growing it way out, unless you cut it since like the other day. Kada buckets Diop. I would prefer Jacques Lindell in there over Jakob Poeltl, just because he gives us more offense. He can shoot free throws. He can shoot the three. And I think we're gonna have a jump ball between THT and Jakob Poeltl. That's a huge mismatch. There's a good opportunity for San Antonio. KBD has 19 points. Carlos, nice. That's definitely his career high as a San Antonio Spur. Jakob easily wins the jump ball. And then Dan Vassell stepped out of bounds trying to get it. Hit that a little too hard. MTV, I think the Lakers will make the playoffs. TSR is the best TSR in the world. Okay, I'll take that. LJ, I know. It was a bad tip, MEZ, it was. I can't believe KB doesn't miss a shot. 7 of 7? Dang. There is 11 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Russell Westbrook way out in three-point land, guarded by Derek White, starts to take off into the paint, gets double teamed. Out to Rajon Rondo for 3. No good. Devin Vassell at the rebound. Spurs can hold for the last shot and maybe take a double-digit lead into the fourth quarter. Derek White sprints into the paint. Nice bounce pass to KBD and a thunder dunk of KBD. Keita beats Diop. Russell Westbrook sprinting up the court. And the turnaround jumper is no good by Jones at the end. Spurs have a 13-point lead. Itchy nose, sorry. Keita beats Diop. Who knew he had this type of offense in him? Tiny Jack, I'm a little jealous. LeBron has 33. Russ 26. The rest of the Lakers have 9. What? No, that's not. That can't be right. The Lakers have 92. Kyle, the LeBron and Russ make 59. The rest of the Lakers have 33. Andrew, he's okay. He's a Knicks fan. Hate to say. Now, Bad Dog is okay. Laker Dog, probably not so happy about the score, but Bad Dog probably doesn't care. Trade Russ to the Bulls or somewhere else. Wow, Caesar, not a fan of Russell Westbrook? You guys gave up a lot for him, and when I saw the Russell Westbrook move, I looked at it 2 different ways. I'm like, man, this sucks because now you got like a super team. But then also, this might not work out because of team chemistry. But Westbrook's playing good tonight. I can't believe KBD hasn't missed. Wait, has LeBron not missed either, Niall? LeBron James hasn't missed a shot. 17 points in the third for Russ. Well, there's Bad Dog, who's a New York Giants, a Yankees fan, and a New York Knicks fan, and there's Laker Dog, who's a Lakers fan. They're the same, but they're not. But they are. Think about that one. Diop has 21. Wow. Yeah, Chris Finchaz. Let's get one up here. Go Spurs, go! Spurs fans, thank you for hanging out as usual. Lakers fans, any Lakers fans hanging out tonight, I really appreciate you stopping in. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. I try to be non-biased as possible. Obviously, I'm happy when the Spurs do something good. But man, that third quarter was brutal with all the fouls. I did not like that referee officiating the third quarter. It was a foul fest, and that's not the type of basketball I want to watch, a bunch of free throws. Now, some of you in the chat said you love free throw basketball, so that's good. You would have loved that quarter. All KBD has to do is score 12 in the fourth to break his career high. That's asking a lot. The Spurs going to sneak into the play-in. Caden, I hope you're right. That would be nice. Diop's career high is 22. Somebody said 32. Is it 22 or 32? And good evening, Evan, by the way. All right, so you guys are saying 22. So Caden beats Diop. Might have a career high tonight. Tiny, my favorite all-time right there. My favorite current is right there for the San Antonio Spurs. Actually, there they go. They just put it on my TV. KBD's career high is 22. He more than likely have a career high tonight. The Spurs will start off the fourth quarter with the ball. Derek White in the paint, getting triple teamed. Out to KBD, back to Derek White. 10 on the shot clock. Derek White, runner off the glass is good. And the Spurs get the lead back to 15. Every time the Lakers push, the Spurs are pushing back. Glad to see the Spurs playing this well. KBD with defending LeBron James, LBJ to THT, who's had a very good night. THT finds a wide open Jordan for a dunk in the paint. Derek White, three-pointer down the other way, front rim, no good. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. That was a little bit of a rush shot, Derek. I don't think we needed that right there. Westbrook one-on-one with Jakob Poeltl. That's an uh-oh. Goes right by him and airballs the layup, and then DeAndre Jordan's going to get fouled. All righty. He'll probably be at the line for 2, which I don't believe he's a very good free throw shooter at all. So Spurs beat the Lakers. They will, yes, MTV. If they do, Lone Outdoors, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. That would be a sweep of LA. Andrew, you're welcome. D in turnovers is right. 2 free throws. And we're starting the fourth quarter the way we ended the third, free throws. First free throw is short. Not a good free throw shooter. Doug McDermott, Lonnie Walker checking back in for the Spurs. Devin Vassell, Trey Jones checking out. Time remaining. The quarter just started, Edwin. 11 minutes and 4 seconds. Yeah, I forgot about the. Yeah, DeAndre Jordan was an all-star too. Jordan's second free throw on the way. What's he like, a career? Is he under 50% for his career from the line? I feel like he is. He made the second one though. Hey, 1 and 2 was good if you're a bad free throw shooter. Believe me, I would take 1 or 2 from Jakob Poeltl. Bulls or Spurs this year? The Chicago Bulls. They're a playoff team. Right now we're under 500. Derek White drives in the paint, misses a shot, and he gets fouled. And guess what? 2 more free throws. Oh my goodness. I don't want to see either team shooting free throws. Who's a better team of all time? So the Bulls had 1 decade of dominance. The Spurs had 2. So even though they have 1 more ring, I would probably say the Spurs over the Bulls because the Bulls, yeah, I think the Spurs had a better run. Derek White at the line for 2. The first free throw was good. I know Derek's looking good tonight, Bobby. I don't think Anthony Davis is the problem. The problem with Anthony Davis is he's injury prone. I'm sorry to say that, but he is. He's a great player. When he's healthy, whew, he can do everything, but he gets dinged up a lot. And that would be a concern I would have if you're a Lakers fan going into the playoffs. You have a very old team, and you have an injury-prone key player. The second best player on your team I would say, is Anthony Davis. LeBron's still the best. LeBron with a long 3, Brick City. That was a little too long, maybe. It's still early in the season. I mean, people should not be trolling the Lakers. KBD's open for 3. Kata beats Diop for 3! A career game for KBD. Biggest lead for the Spurs, up by 17. Westbrook back in the paint, throws it out of bounds. It's deflected by a Spur. Kata buckets Diop. Career high for KBD. Yeah, Jacques has those numbers, but he only played like 8 minutes. Just think if they actually played him. LeBron James gets pickpocketed. And then Derek White stepped out of bounds. Was trying to save the ball, threw it away. Still Lakers ball, 9 on the shot clock. No, Jacques is not in the doghouse. Oh, sorry about your ears. By the way, I obviously a diehard San Antonio Spurs fan. I get a little excited sometimes and get really loud. My apologies. Westbrook pull-up jumper off the glass is good. Penny Pitcher coins, what's going on? Pistons, Lakers, Celtics. Why would none of them be in best? Oh, best all time? I would say the Lakers and Celtics are the best. They were talking about the Spurs and Bulls, just best basketball team of all time. It's got to be the Celtics, right? That ball's thrown away. Sloppy pass by the Spurs. Turnover. I think, who has the most titles? Is it the Lakers or Celtics? I feel like it's got to be the Celtics. He won 10 in a row with Bill Russell? But the Lakers have won a lot more in my lifetime of basketball watching. Westbrook in the paint again. And he's going to get fouled. How long to go? 9:39. Oh, they're tied. Oh, shoot. I didn't know that. They both have 17. Well, there you go. Best NBA teams of all time, tied. Lakers and Celtics. Oh, it's a turnover for the... Was that a foul on a turnover for the Lakers? I didn't see what happened. I'm sorry, looking at the chat. I don't know if it was a travel or offensive foul. It wasn't an offensive foul because the Lakers still have 1 foul. Doug McDermott drives, throws it off the glass, and now a foul on, I think, Russell Westbrook. I'm tired of all these fouls, Lakers and Spurs fans. Seriously, on both teams, the refs cannot stop blowing the whistle. 11 turnovers for LA and 6 for the Spurs. Thank you for the stats, Bobby February. We got a good crowd in here. Can we get to 250 thumbs up? McDermott at the line for 2. The first one is good, and it's back to 16 points. This would be a huge win for the Spurs tonight to beat the Los Angeles Lakers at home in the last game of the Staples Center. Spurs are West Conference Finals bound. I don't want to say that. 17-point lead again. 9.5 minutes to go. LeBron just letting the ball roll up the court. Finally picks it up after half court. LeBron, one-on-one with KBD. Pick and roll. Now one-on-one with Jakob Poeltl. That's a mismatch if I've ever seen one. LeBron can just eat Jakob Poeltl for breakfast every day, twice on Sunday. LeBron drives to the paint. Another whistle? And they're calling the shot off. LeBron complaining to the refs. I think somebody just got teed up for the Lakers. What is with these referees suck? These refs suck. I'm not sure what the foul was. I think LeBron got fouled and he wants the continuation, and they said no. These refs are terrible. There was a technical. I don't know who was on. Doug McDermott at the line hits the technical. Biggest lead for the Spurs, 115-97. Playing's very likely for the San Antonio Spurs if we're going to make it. LeBron got the tech. Thank you, Brandon. The refs are terrible, guys. Lakers fans, Spurs fans, the refs have been absolutely horrible the second half on both sides. I don't like it. They're not letting them play. Jacques Landale. Jacques is in! All right, Jacques Landale back in the game. 9:11 to go. LeBron James drives in the paint, loses the ball, out of bounds, and that's an unforced turnover. LeBron just lost the dribble. Wow, Joey Crawford sucks. Joey Crawford can suck it. 9:05 left, my friends, 9:05. Eric Jones. 9 minutes to go, 115-97. DeJounte Murray out in three-point land, gets it to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie just loses it. LeBron James will bring it up the court for the Lakers, drives into the paint, throws a high-up layup, and one. Can they stop blowing the whistle? Foul's on Duncan. That's a foul on Duncan. I guess so. I don't know. Another foul. Yeah. The refs cannot just stop blowing whistles. LeBron with 35 now, having a great game. Westbrook's had a good game. The rest of the team, ball don't lie. No good. You guys started that, not me. When a free throw is no good, then it wasn't a foul. That's not my thing. That's your thing in the chat. Lonnie Walker with the ball. Starts to drive into the paint. Gets it to Jacques Landale. Landale for a thunder dunk of justice. 18-point lead for the Spurs. 8:30 to go. LeBron James, nice bounce pass to THT. THT with a huge dunk of his own. Don't fake the funk on the nasty dunk. Well, Shaq said that when he was with the Orlando Magic, but still, just saying. DeJounte Murray, crossover, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, bounces off the rim, no good, and LeBron with the rebound, 117-101, 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go. LeBron James, back to Jordan, over to THT, crossover, Keldon Johnson drives to the paint, and we'll throw it to Lonnie Walker. Spurs trying to go fast break. DeJounte Murray up into the paint, behind the back pass to Keldon Johnson. And he's fouled. No foul. They get it out to Doug McDermott for an opens three. That's no good. Murray with the offensive board. Murray with the runner. No good. Fight for the board again. And finally, DeAndre Jordan will come down with the rim. What a chaotic turn of events there. LBJ with the ball down the other end. 7.5 minutes to go. Just launches the baseline three. No good. Keldon Johnson with the rebound. LeBron yelling at the ref again that he wants a foul. LeBron better be careful. He's already got one team. DeJounte Murray drops it off to Lonnie Walker. Walker crosses over, drives to the paint, gets by the defense, throws it up, no good, and guess what? Another foul. Oh, THT is Talen Horton-Tucker for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 5. It's just, that's a mouthful to keep saying his full last name, Horton-Tucker. So I just say THT. Because I'm THT, I'm dynamite, THT, and I wait for a fight. THT, I'm a power load. All right, I'm done. Lonnie's first free throw is good. The 50th foul of the game. Is it really, Kyle? Sounds like it. Let's not troll LeBron. Spurs City jersey number. Do you want a Jacques Landale jersey? All right. Lonnie's second free throw is good. 7:15 to go. 18-point lead for the Spurs. The Lakers keep chipping away, and the Spurs keep fighting back. Spurs playing well tonight. Obviously, captain obviously. LeBron one-on-one with Keldon Johnson. Looking for a pick and roll with Isaiah Thomas. No pick, no roll. Out to Ellington. Ellington's three is no good. Lonnie Walker with the rebound. Lonnie will bring it up for the Spurs. Stops. Over to Landale. Landale's going to pull up, and Landale's jumper is no good. Hey, keep firing off, big man. Got to stretch that floor. Be that stretch 5. LBJ drives into the paint, spins around, crashes into a wall of Spurs, and a foul. What's up, JC from MBTX? The Spurs are looking good tonight. Yes, no Forbes. We can't bring Britt Forbes in. He's not playing tonight. And a timeout. Good game so far for the Spurs. Shaq is from Australia. I don't know where in Australia. Yeah, the defense has been non-existent by both teams. The the good team performance is correct. Did he travel, Phil? I didn't notice. I'd have to rewatch it. Yo, TSR. I don't know if you remember Gorgie Zhang. Yes. Gorgie Zhang. I do remember him. I know he's with the Hawks, though. Landell needs to guard LeBron. Yeah, he's too slow. His footwork. LeBron would cook him. Marion and Norma, we just went to a commercial break. I'll get the time for it when we come back. How about KBD? Oh, I thought he was from Melbourne, Tiny Jack, but I wasn't sure. Whoever gets Bron, he gets LeBron too. Fact. That's a fact. Oh, come on. This Keita is 9 for... I thought Keita missed a shot. Is he 9 for 9? Gavin, you're lucky I can't do 647. Thank you, Carlos. What's up, Nello Buford? Ziad, what's up? I'm you guys aren't anybody new to the channel. I'm obviously a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. I've been a fan for 30 years. I call about 95% of their games. I take a game off here and there if I need a night off. I do weekly recaps. Tomorrow I'll be doing a weekly recap of the weekend. In my weekly recaps, I take the 3 games or 4 games that each Spurs played, at least the main 9 guys, and give you a breakdown of what the average points per game for a week, their field goal percentage. So I do a little research, about a half hour, 45 minutes of research, and try to show you who's been playing well for the week and who's been playing bad for the week or who's been kind of in between. And I do a recap every week. Also do breaking news for the Spurs. So if you're a Spurs fan, or if you're just enjoying the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe. And if you hit the thumbs up and get us up to 300 thumbs up, we're getting close. We're at 254. We got enough people in here. Can you get hook a brother up and get him up to 300? If not for me, how about for Coach Becky Hammond being nominated for the Hall of Fame? That'd be cool if she was here with me. Tomorrow's Christmas. Oh, tomorrow actually is Christmas. You're right. It's Christmas Eve right now. Manu and Becky for Hall of Fame. But seriously, Spurs fans, I want to thank you all for being here as usual. Lakers fans, thank you for hanging out tonight as well. This is the last game in the Staples Center. DJ's close to a trade. Is he? I thought he was far off on the rebounds. I know he's got the points and the assists. Where's DeJounte's line? Be safe. Yes, everybody have a safe holiday, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or something else. Whatever you decide, or whatever you do celebrate, be safe, happy holidays. And I'll have my Spurs recap up tomorrow, and then the rest of the weekend I'm going to work on my music channel, TSR Music. And then Sunday I'll be back for the Spurs and Pistons. And unfortunately I'll be watching the Giants and the Eagles. LeBron is at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Whoops. Not like that, it's not. First free throw is good. 6:47. DJ needs 1 more point. Oh, he doesn't have 10 points? I do not have Instagram. I am on the Twitter. TSR_sports is my handle. LeBron missed the second free throw. Spurs ball. DeJounte will bring it up for San Antonio. DeJounte has 13 or 14 assists. So DeJounte drives by the Lakers defense, gets it to Lonnie in the paint. That's another assist. And the Spurs up by 19, 121-102, their biggest lead of the season. DeJounte Murray tied for the league lead in triple-doubles with 6 this season. He better get some all-star recognition. Even if he doesn't make it, THT drives to the paint, throws it up off the glass, and THT has been very impressive in the paint tonight. The Spurs have not had an answer for his drive. Lakers are in the bonus. Derek White over to Lonnie Walker, wide open for 3. Biggest lead for the Spurs, 20 points. Skywalker. If you only knew the power of the dark side. LeBron takes a mile-long 3. Back rim, no good. Kelvin Johnson with the rebound. Masagua. 5:45 to go. DeJounte with a nice behind-the-back dribble. Gets it out to Derek White. White takes off, spins around to the paint. The runner is good. And a timeout. Spurs up by 22, baby. Can I get go Spurs go? Cannon, we're not emptying the bench until the Lakers empty the bench. The Lakers don't really have that much bench from what I understand. What a night. I have not been to San Antonio. As soon as this nonsense ends with, the stuff that's happening in the world, I do want to go to Texas. I need to go to Texas. And y'all better say, hey, TSR Sports, to you guys that live in Texas and see me there. This is the last game of the Staples Center. Wow. Can you imagine if the Lakers... Well, it's not looking good right now. I'm not calling anything again. Show the game. All right, Dylan. 60 bench points for the Spurs. There's the game. Boop. I cannot wait for the Bulls and Spurs MTV. DeMar DeRozan. I am so happy for him playing as well as he is in Chicago. How about Patty Mills and LaMarcus Aldridge playing well in Brooklyn? Patty having a career year right now in Brooklyn. I believe the Spurs play Brooklyn next month, like within the next 2 weeks, I think. Minor Hall of Famer, absolutely. Yeah, we should beat this. The Spurs played the Lakers tough the first meeting. I think the second meeting they had us there, but the first meeting they should have won. They missed a ton of free throws. LeBron James did not play in that game, but Anthony Davis did. LeBron's had a great game. It's the Spurs bench has been phenomenal tonight with KBD having. I didn't know KBD had this offense in him. Yeah, exactly, Gerbil War. KBD really killing it tonight. Fitting considering that the Spurs turned the light off in the Forum. I know I thought they just put up something like that. Jeff, what's up from the Philippines? David Fitz, yes, David Fitz still is the coach of the Lakers tonight. We're a younger team. Phil, if I go to Texas next year, I got to visit the AT&T Center or whatever it's called. So I definitely will be hitting San Antonio if the world is normal and I can travel. Yes, we get contributions from everybody. And that's the weird thing about the San Antonio Spurs team. If you're a Lakers fan thinking, how is this under 500 team beating us? We're inconsistent, but we get so much scoring from so many different players. It's a very balanced attack. The problem is if a couple players are off and the Spurs lose, when so many different guys are contributing like tonight, then that's when they play against teams like this well. We're 25 away from 300. Let's get to 300. Thumbs up, my friends. 23 away. Make it happen if you could. Would appreciate you. Frank Vogel, Health and Safety Protocol. Julian Perez, never too late. Yeah, better late than never. LeBron. Hey, LeBron's doing his thing. I'm not going to throw any shade at LeBron. How much more do you want from the guy? Nice, Phil. I'll keep that in mind. Spurs with 30 assists tonight to the Lakers 19. 60 bench points for the Spurs to the Lakers 16. Spurs shooting 15 to 33 from beyond the arc. I think the Lakers had said they were 6 of 23. Back to the game, 126-104. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. The Lakers still have they pulled their... No, Anthony's in there. Westbrook's in there. LeBron taking a quick breather. So Lakers are still trying to make a comeback. And getting loose under the basket. Who is that? Jones with the miss and a bunch of fights for the boards. And Jordan finally pulls it down. And that's another miss. Derek White with the rebound. I got a little confused right there for a second. Sorry. Spurs ball.
5 minutes remaining.
Kelvin Johnson out to DeJounte Murray. Spurs still have their guys in there. Murray's just going to pull up for three. No good. Carmelo Anthony with the rebound. Westbrook will bring it up for the Lakers. 4:50 to go. Westbrook right into the post, posting up like it's 1957. Turnaround jumper is good. Nice shot by Russell Westbrook. For all the people that say he can't shoot. And Pop with a timeout. Okay. Yeah, you got those timeouts. You got to use them, right? I don't know. KBD has been solid on defense. Yes. Just the offense. He's always been lacking on offense. Could he have turned a corner tonight? Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. I like KBD. We'll see. Patty and Jacques were teammates. Yes, they were. And bronze medaled. Yes, they did. Westbrook. I know he's been called Brett Westbrook a lot. You're excited to watch Lakers post game? I'm not saying game over. A 20-point game, I'm still not feeling safe calling LeBron to the Cavs. I wouldn't be upset with that. Mainly the reason LeBron James finishing his career where he started. Yes, it would be really weird to see him play with Cleveland, then Miami, then Cleveland, then LA, then Cleveland. But I feel like finishing where you started, because aren't they pretty good right now? If he plays, say, another 2 or 3 years, he probably could play another 2 or 3 years. Finish with Cleveland, I think that would be kind of cool. 6 more to 300 thumbs up. LeBron to the Nets. Oh my gosh, I hope not. No. You mean LeBron, Kevin Durant, James Harden, maybe Kyrie, depending on what's happening in the world next season. I don't think that would work. We're seeing the current Lakers are having some team chemistry problems. When you keep switching players in and out, there's a thing to be said about compatibility. And I think that's one of the Lakers' issues right now is they have some guys that aren't gelling. Did the Lakers pull everybody? The Lakers have pulled all their starters. Derek White into the paint, and he's going to get fouled. Wow. Now, I have said LeBron to the Warriors, and I hope that doesn't happen either. He obviously wants to win another championship. That's why they have the team, the super team, if you will, with the Lakers right now. I think that would be a bad look for LeBron if he jumped ship to go. I don't see that happening. Derek's at the line for two. He makes the first one. 4:27 to go. The Spurs are better than what the record says. T. Flowers go, Spurs go. I think the white flag is now up. LeBron's not going to want to join the Spurs. And yes, Sean, I like what Jacques Lindell has showed us. Living room. Derek missed a free throw. That's his first miss in quite a while. 127-106. Smoke him if you got him. We got the 4, we got the 2, we got the O. Actually, THT still in there. They still have a starter. And then a huge dunk by DeAndre Jordan on the alley-oop. Just realized it's one. Yes, it's very late. Merry Christmas, Caden, and good night. Yeah, it's late. These 10:30 games are brutal. Worth it for me to stay up for this one, though. And a long game because of all the fouls. I mean, usually my streams for Spurs are 2 hours and 15 minutes and 2 hours 20 minutes. This has already been going for over 2.5 hours because of all the fouls. And I don't start until the game time starts. Keldon in the paint, and he's going to looks like he gets fouled. Does DeAndre Jordan always enter the lane early to try and start? Maybe. Derek was 34 straight. Yeah, I feel like he had hit a ton. Put Eubanks in. Damon Guard, what's up? Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. A little early Christmas present. The Spurs are going to beat the Lakers minus a Christmas miracle with 3:50 to go. Keldon Johnson's at the line. I think Pop should start maybe emptying his bench a little bit too. Spurs don't play again until Sunday, though. The Lakers play on Christmas, on Saturday. Jacques Landale's coming back in. 6 a.m. in Portugal. Woo! Yes, Bobby, a sweep of LA. You know, when I looked at this week, I thought we could beat the Kings, maybe squeak out a win against one of the LA teams, and what a weird week. We get cooked by the Kings' three-point shooting, but then we're going to sweep the LA teams. Did not expect that. Keldon makes both his free throws, keeps it at a 21-point game. I don't think Primo's there, Pepito. I don't think he's there. Drew Eubanks has lost his playing time, guys. It's Jacques Landale all day and all the night. All day and all of the night. But yeah, Drew should probably be in there. Isaiah Thomas running around. Passes it out to THT. THT, nice bounce pass to Jones. Did they have two Jones in there? Do the Lakers have two Jones in there? Is number 40 also Jones? I'm so confused. The Kings' three-point shooting was otherworldly. Landale had 10 or 11. It was all in the first half. He barely touched the ball in the second half. KBD had a career-high 24. It's not Christmas yet. Christmas tomorrow for me. LeBron is the Tom Brady of the NBA? Yes. I mean, playing as well as he does at his age. I can't argue that. This is going to be a nice win for nice Christmas present for Spurs fans this week. We're 3 thumbs up away from 300. Come on, who hasn't hit the thumbs up? 3 away. Yo, Andrew, what's going on? 3 more. I would love to hit 300. Why is Pop still playing a lot of his starters? Derek White, Keldon Johnson are 2 of his starters. Jacques Landale at the bottom. Yeah, the Lakers are going deep in their bench. There's some white guy out there. I don't even know who he is with a beard. Number 30. I don't know who that is. Lonnie Walker just kind of running around with the ball over to Derek White. White drives. White, pump, shoot. And no good. The shot clock was running down. Jones with the rebound. I seriously don't know who that dude is with the Lakers. He's got a beard, and he's number 30. Some white dude. I don't know how else to describe him. It's me? Oh, I'm in the game. I didn't know I played for the Lakers. And I tipped the ball out of bounds. Turnover on me. Dang it, me. Jay Huff, thank you. Thank you, guys. I had no idea who that is. I had not a clue who that was. 30 for the Lakers to get taller, thinner. Marco Bellinelli? All right. I'm not streaming tomorrow night, Andrew. I'm off until Sunday for the Spurs and the Pistons. I only stream Spurs games for basketball. I just want to enjoy calling another team. KBD for 3! Kata beats Dia! Lakers legend Jay Huff. THT drives to the paint, gets rejected. Drew Eubanks and Jacques Lindale are on the floor at the same time. We got the Twin Towers. Not exactly. Trey Jones in the paint gets tied up. And we're going to have a jump ball. KBD is 10 of 10. And I'm in the game. Impressive. Yeah, I think we could say a win now. There's 2:11 left. We're up by 22. We could say a win now. How about our San Antonio Spurs tonight? And Lakers fans, thank you for being here, being cool in the chat. And Trey Jones almost wins the jump ball. Fast break for the Lakers and a layup. He missed the layup. Jones missed the layup. Wow, it's been that kind of night. Fast break, wide open layup, and he blows it. Brick City. Jeez, that's harsh. KBD with the ball right now, feeling it. Gets out to Devin Vassell for 3. And that's a brick. Ooh, Devin Vassell been a little rough lately, huh? And an alley-oop to me, and I can't dunk it. It goes out of bounds. 142 left. Very good. I don't think we get to 400. Jay Huff. The joke is Jay Huff apparently, because we're both white guys with beards, and apparently that's me in the game. Trey Jones into Drew Eubanks. Back out to Jones. Over to Devin Vassell. Vassell won another 3. Hey, he made that one. 25-point game. And now you can say the Lakers are getting embarrassed in their last game on the Staples Center. Ouch. Isaiah Thomas for 3. No good. KBD with the rebound. Dang. Your last game at home, a team 6 games under 500 is blowing you out. Wow. Yeesh. Devin Vassell for another 3. No good. Huff with the rebound. You're right, Sean. The Spurs are better than the record. The Spurs are much better than the record. Step back 3 is no good for... I don't even know who some of these guys are anymore. 45 seconds to go. What a win for the San Antonio Spurs. We got to over 300 thumbs up. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Wow. KBD baseline 3. Kata beats Dia! Oh my Lanta! Sweet baby Jesus, he's on fire tonight! Does KBD have 30 now? Isaiah Thomas for 3, no good. KBD 11-11! 30 points! That's the game! Holy moly! The Spurs blow out the Lakers in their last game in the Staples Center. They didn't just beat them, they whooped them. 28 points, 138 to 110. Yeah, imagine seeing a box score and seeing an MF named Kata beats team score and drop 30 on perfect shooting. Go Spurs, go! I think he missed a free throw or 2. No, I don't know if KBD should start yet. This is an anomaly, the Kerm, if he keeps playing like this. Wow. What a breakout game for KBD. There's my Christmas present. That's a good Christmas present for us Spurs fans. Wow, let's get to the box score. I'll do a quick wrap-up. Dang. Yes, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Yes, Son of Scar.
Flawless victory. Fatality. Finish him.
You get the thumbs up on the way out. Wow. This is not what I expected tonight. Not what I expected. For the Lakers, THT with 13, LeBron with 36, 9 and 6. Did all he could. Dwight Howard with 4 and 9. Wayne Ellington with 7. Russell Westbrook had 30 points. He had a great game. Off the bench, Rajon Rondo had 0, as many points as me. Carmelo Anthony, 9. Isaiah Thomas, 2. That guy, Jones, 2. DeAndre Jordan, 5. Mason Jones, 2. Jay Huff with a donut as well. For the San Antonio Spurs, Steph got 46. That's not a surprise, too. First 30-point game of the year by KBD. Who would have thought of that? Keldon Johnson with 16 and 10 had a rough night from the floor, 4 of 14. Oh boy. Doug McDermott with 13, Jakob Poeltl with 8, DeJounte Murray with 9, 6, and 13. DeJounte Murray had a terrible shooting night. I missed the alley-hoop. DeJounte was 3 of 16 tonight. DeJounte with a terrible shooting game, but the Spurs still won by 28. Derek White with 23 points. Off the bench, Lonnie with 21. And Lonnie Walker is finally playing like Lonnie Walker. Had a fantastic game. Yes, go Spurs, go across the board. I see him. Devin Vassell with 5. Jacques Landale with 13. Trey Jones and Drew Eubanks both with 0. Queta beats Dia. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 11 of 11 from the field, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. His only blemish was just 5 of 7 from the line. We are starting to click as a team. And we had 6 turnovers. Yeah, first take tomorrow. What do you think they're going to say about the Spurs? They're probably going to be making a whole bunch of excuses, I guess. The Lakers are under 500. You're right, they're 1 game under. Let's not focus on the Lakers. I want to focus on the Spurs, and this was a great win for the San Antonio Spurs. Keldon Johnson, I'm shaking KBD. No, he's not taking your starting spot. But maybe these really small rotations will stop. Maybe this will hurt Bryn Forbes' minutes. Pop a lot of times brings Trey and Bryn Forbes in, and I don't like that. I think KBD maybe will get more minutes. Melisic, that was a great game. What can I say? Championship next year. Yanks, we're still one legit score away. Like the balanced scoring thing is good, but I really like one guy, an all-star caliber player that if we need 25 or 30 on any given night, we can get it. Of course, now you're going to say KBD's that guy, and I'm definitely not going to say that. He's not there. But, man, that was a great win, Spurs fans. That was a great win. It is 1:11 where I am, so I need to wrap it up. Ghost Players 316. Do you think Landale will take Eubank's spot? I think he already has. I think, yes, he tied the franchise record. Was that who did he tied it with? They said it, and I didn't hear it. But thank you, Phil. I think Jacques Landale has taken Drew Eubanks' minutes. He just gives us... He gives us more. KBD for Simmons. Okay. Skip Bayless picked the Lakers by 10, Daniel? Well, that didn't work out too good. So it is really late where I am. I'm going to wrap it up, my friends. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit it on the way out. But it's late. I had to get to bed. Thank you all so much. Great win tonight. I'll have my recap of the Spurs week up, well, later today because the week is over. Cowboy X Factor up late. The Spurs blew out the Spurs? Not exactly. The Spurs blew out the Lakers, and this is the last game at the Staples Center. So thank you again, everybody. What a night. A great night. Go Spurs, go. Becky, one of our best games with you here on the couch with me. Thank you for being here, Becky. And everybody have a happy holiday. I'll have my recap up probably in about 10 hours, 11 hours. And Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. What you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go! Yeah!